Yeah, like 5,700 or something like that. And that's the total for it. Steve told you about rice, right?
Oh, she did earlier.
Well, there's a teensy little bit left in there, but it's not enough for another day, so.
Right. I'll make some today.
Okay.
I'm just unplugging this so I can bring it upstairs. I'm just gonna try a couple things.
Take what you need. Okay.
I gotta unplug the power cord.
Okay, just don't unplug my stuff.
Good morning.
Hey Conker, how's it going? Just getting ready to get started here. Actually, let me go get the controller. Alright. Almost had to take the bus to college today. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad you found a ride, at the very least. Or drove yourself, depending on what the case was. I know how that goes, though. It sucks when my car's in the shop. Because then I have to hitch a ride with everybody. Though I imagine if I was to be living in a society like the one presented, slightly realistically, in the game that I'm currently playing, I would not mind not having a car so much because there's a lot of other means of transportation. Oh, okay, gotcha, I drove Mom's car. Well, hopefully those spark plugs don't run you too much money. I know that car repairs, they go to fix one thing needs replacing, and then they're like, well, you also need a tune-up here, and you need to get your radiator flushed out, and blah, 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 and then they charge you like $600 extra or something ridiculous like that. At least that's how it is in some places anyway, so hopefully they don't do that to you. Okay, so now once this part of the intro is done, to get started I had to wait because my brother had to unplug another console that was plugged into this television so he could take it upstairs. Yeah, that wouldn't that wouldn't go over too well, I don't think, Carbon. Also, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for coming. God, this frickin' cough never goes away. Of course, it only happens once in a blue moon now, but, you know. Just wish it would go away for good. Alright, let's get this going. I think I'm going to be a little too close to the camera if I... Oh, actually, no, not really. Although the camera's not cooperating, so maybe I should just, That's... Well, I guess that's good. I'm trying to get it, like, close to Joker's face there, but it's not exactly working out. So, at any rate, how you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5 The Stream Edition. Last time, we were making our way through Kamoshida's palace, and now we're holed up in a safe room pretty close to the end of the palace, after having had our asses handed to us by a few of the enemies outside there and almost dying. Didn't quite die yet, but we got pretty close in that last fight. Prepping for a job interview? Alright, man, good luck with that. Hopefully it all goes well for you. Oh, okay, I see, Conquer. Gotcha. Gotcha. But yeah, so this time, hopefully we'll be able to make it back through the rest of the palace, get through those swinging blades that were in our way last time, the sides that they're talking about there, and then continue on, because there isn't that much left in the palace after that. And I think, along with the treasure that's outside there that we need a lockpick for, we need one more lockpick after this, like later in the dungeon there, if I remember right. I'm not 100% sure, but that's possibly what we'll need. So we'll need at least 2 more lockpicks, so I'll need to do some more lockpick stuff before we leave, or before we come back next time. So let me look at what we've got. Okay, so we've got plenty of materials with which to do that then, so that we should be fine. Well, actually, I think we need silk yarn for it, but that's okay. We've got enough of it. And also, since last time, I wrote myself out some notes that I don't currently have on my phone. Where'd they go? Forgot to open them up. Here they are. What did I write in my notes? I wrote down the social stats that I need to prioritize from here until the very end of the game. I wrote down some fusions that I'm going to be doing in the coming levels. In particular, level 16 and level 19 are very productive for us, mostly level 19. I wrote down a bunch of other things about personas I want to use in the end game, abilities I want to keep for partners, and that's about it. So I have a few notes now that will help me out in the long run for when I actually need to bother. I do know that before long I'm going to need to fuse another Barith, because I want to keep this one because this one has all of the good physical abilities on it, but I need to have one that has the Growth 1 skill on it for another persona that I'm going to be fusing in a little while. Not yet, but in a little while. Because I want to get Growth 1 up on one of the personas that I'm going to be fusing with the thing that I fuse Genbu into later, in order to eventually get a bunch of very good support abilities on a single persona. But that's neither here nor there. For now, let's continue through the palace and hopefully not die to these guys again. Let's just get away from that before they start quack blocking me. Let's see here. Well, you know, let's just get going. I was thinking about maybe healing, but yeah, with a joke grocery list. Actually, a grocery list in some cases in this game might not be a bad idea, but I don't think I need it that badly.
All right. Show me your true form.
Milk, eggs, and butter to throw at these Barith and that pixie. I'm gonna need to pass to somebody in a moment, but first, let's Hey, Kira, how's it going? Thanks for coming.
Let's go.
I am doing well. How are you? Just messing around with all of these enemies we got. Who has the most ammo here? Probably Anne, but I don't know if she's gonna be that. If she hits a Barith, we're fucked. So, we'll just do this. He's only got 2 ammo left. That's okay though. Yeah, use the rest. That's shit. Alright, well, there you go. Oh, I can't. He's hard to pass to. Let's try in then, since we hit another one. Second playthrough, actually, Kira, so I am somewhat experienced with what I'm doing. Not entirely, but it's somewhat. Morgana gets a turn after this, so then Morgana is going to be able to knock that one down. So let's do this. There we go. And then goodbye.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Yeah, I really like this game too. It's a lot of fun. Tons of fun. Really stylish. This probably isn't going to go well, actually, because they're going to get a turn. Well, no, the second one will get a turn, but that's about it. Get rid of that one. That's fine. It always amazes me how much damage the enemies at the beginning of this game do. It's kind of ridiculous. Even on normal mode, which is what we're on currently. I thought about that, though, and I'm thinking that maybe if I decide to do another playthrough of this at some point, like if I decide to show off New Game Plus, we're going to play through the whole thing on Merciless difficulty, just because I feel like being a masochist, so...
Okay.
Okay, well, there goes all of the alert level that we had to deal with before. We could auto-recover. I still feel like I should be doing that myself, but that's okay. Like, just manually, that is. Oh, God. Let's just hit him then, since he's already got the alert level. I went to hit the hide button, and it didn't really hide. How much ammo do you have left? 2? Running a little low on ammo here. I wish these pixies would stop being jerks, but, well, I guess I could just kill them.
You're mine.
As far as I know, yes, Atlas lifted their stream limitations on the game, so that should mean that we won't have to worry too much about getting any strikes or anything like that about this, or them taking down my channel or anything like that. Let's just try this. Please hit the pixies, Anne, because I don't have a lot of ammo on anybody else. Damn it. Not cool! Alright, who gets the next? Damn it. Okay. Because I don't have enough to kill this guy. And that means that Morgana may just bite it here. Just do as much damage as we can. Close, but no cigar. Ow. And I need some SP as well, so how do I want to do this? Okay, Morgana's gonna get a turn next. Let's try this again. I'm never gonna actually get that, I don't think. Alright, you guys do what you gotta do, that's fine.
Let's get them.
He gets the next turn. I don't have SP. What do I have here? See, if I had been hiding, this would have gone so much more... so much better, because then I wouldn't have to do this in the middle of a frickin' fight. Just kill Morgana already, it's fine. Just... okay, so we gotta get rid of this Bareth because he's a pain in my butt, so... Let's do that. Could Dormina him? Let's try this. There we go. That makes things a little easier, because now I can just kinda...
It's almost scary how good I am.
That.
It's almost
I can't
scary
pass,
how
though,
good
to
I am.
Joker, but that's okay. Alright, well, she's healing the correct one, which is not her, so that's fine.
Calm down. Persona.
How about we do this, and then maybe one more Bufu after the... Well,
Cool, Joker.
actually, I'm just going to pass to Ryuji to have him lunge, because he'll kill the thing. And then we can just deal with the Pixie after that. Nice shot! Alright, good job, Ryuji.
Let's go.
I'm gonna need to heal after that one, but that's okay. And maybe I should pay better attention to
Okay.
the enemies after this, because I almost got
Okay, we're done.
wrecked there.
Let's go.
There's the hide spot.
Somewhere.
I think I already broke all of the pots and stuff in here. Yeah, let's auto recover there. See who used what. I think it used a little bit of Joker's SP, but that's okay. It should be fine. Are you gonna come this way? I don't think so.
Show me your true
Way I can
form.
do this. Favorite character in the game? I actually answered this in a previous stream, but it depends on character that is a party member or a character that is outside of the party. I answered all of the above. Character that's in the party, probably Futaba. Character that is not in the party, it's kind of a toss-up for those two. Let's see, how do I want to do this? It's weak to Aha. Do I really want a Gothion to go out there? He's already got enough levels. Well, no, you know what? He doesn't have Zeo yet, and I'd like to pass Zeo along. So let's just do this. Yeah, just wreck shit. Yeah, favorite character that's in the party, probably Futaba. Favorite character outside of the party is probably a toss-up between Sojiro and EY there. We will get to who those people are, Conquer, in not too long. Well, you know Sojiro and probably know EY at this point. Futaba you don't know, but we'll get to her eventually here. Okay, well, Agapion got the level that he needed out of it, so that's good. And he got a ton of agility, too, so that's pretty good. Now I can pass Zeo along to something else, which is good, because eventually we're going to need to do that.
They were nothing.
I guess not.
I have something.
So yeah, it's probably just personal opinion there. I just honestly, I just feel like of all of the characters in the party, besides, well, no, actually still, of all the characters in the party, I just feel like Futaba probably gets the most character development, it seems like. I don't know how true or not that is. It's been quite a number of months since I played this game last, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so now let's take care of those sides that are up there, and then I forget if that also lowers the wall that's over here, because this wall comes up, and I think you can go past it. Oh, no, you know what it is that you go past it when you go past the sides. Okay. So let's pop the eyes into this.
Well then.
Yeah, use the eyes. Let's give him the evil eyes.
All right, let's go.
Open sesame. Let's get going. Since we're almost there at this point, hopefully it doesn't I don't know. Did I just walk over a... Yeah, I just walked over a hole in the floor. Well. Hey, there's a soul drop. Nice. Not that it'll help us that much, but it'll help us in... Oh, God. Run away, run away, run away. This way. Come get me now. I'm gonna wait for him to go because I'm just gonna stand here and see if he ever leaves. What level is... Oh, I can't use third eye because he's here. He's probably not gonna leave till I go this way. So let me do this. Get out of his eyesight. I won't let you go, but I can't get to you. Kind of a dick move that they put him all the way over there. Looks like he despawned though, so that should be fine. Okay, so he is up there. Yeah, darn coyote physics. Futaba, Ryuji, and Makoto. Gotcha. Yeah, I like Takemi too. Mishima, I'm kind of... he's okay for me. Yeah, you're right though. I don't think there's any characters that I explicitly dislike in this game. I feel like they're all pretty likable. Yeah, I'm just trying to think to make sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all pretty likable. So can I get... Okay, do that. There we go. Oops. Nope.
Just watch
There
your
we go.
distance.
Just wait for him to come back. Wait for him to turn around. Hello? Hello? Fuck it, I'm just gonna run up on him. Goodbye. What do we got? Andras, hello. I don't have a lot of ammo for you.
It can't take gunfire. Lock and load.
I wish I could. Well, I can on Saizo's turn, so that's fine. Yeah, I think the villains are done really well in this game, too. Especially because they all kind of get their own time to shine because they all have palaces to themselves, so that really helps. Nice job, Ryuji. Good crit. We can pass to Anne safely because they're all weak to guns, so just lock and load, as Morgana said.
Got your weakness, Panther.
I could grab one of these guys for fusion purposes. Or I could just fuse one myself. If he lives, I'll grab him. Maybe. Nope. Gone. Good job, Anne. Hey, we got a 10 clasp out of it. Nice.
Okay.
And that lowered the
Man, that
level
was
a little
easy.
bit. Hopefully by the end of this we'll be able to lower the level all the way. Although I think if you leave... Oh, hey, a revival bead. Nice. I think if you leave, it resets the level of their alertness in the palace, so... That should... There wasn't anything else over there, was there? No. And a lifestone. Cool. Alright, well, we're almost there. We gotta go through the slave room first, but then after we go there, there's the throne room right there, so almost through. I couldn't quite get it all done last time, unfortunately. It was just, we were running a little bit too long for my tastes. Ever since that one time when I streamed for 4 hours to play the entirety of Inside, I've been kind of leery of going over 3 hours there. Excuse me. Although I will say this, my birthday is coming up on April 23rd, next Monday, and I am totally thinking that we should do a longer stream that day, just for the hell of it. So, this room looks suspicious.
Focus.
Can I jump up here? No. Or should I jump over there? Oh, so there's supposed to be stairs here, but they aren't appearing. Great. You're the one in charge here. Alright, fine, then let's go.
Now then.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, let's do this. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Well, we're about to violate his sacred place, and I don't think there's much you can do about it. And what kind of punishment would that be? Oh dear God, cover your eyes! Oh my lord! Please, phrasing Morgana, phrasing, Jesus Christ. Man, if Atlas doesn't ban me from playing this game, then Twitch might just. I'm not going to talk about what that is. You can figure that out for yourself.
Let's go.
Just know that my reaction is probably an indication. I think this guy is weak to light elemental attacks. And we don't have any right now. So just standard fare. Rakunda and then just attack, probably. Yes, that is indeed a thing, Conquer. We're not going to talk about what thing that is, but actually it was a thing at one point. Oh, God. Okay, I'll see myself out now. Goodbye.
Persona.
Can't see the screen.
Okay. Okay, enough joking. Let's circumcise this dick.
Persona. Ravage them.
Ah, he resists that too. Okay. Yes, it is a Torn King of Desire. That's all you need to know. It is weak enough to physical attacks for me to just... What am I even doing with my life? What am I even doing with my life right now? Genbu's close. I really want Genbu to get levels because I need its last question mark ability that's there. So maybe I should... This is a first for you. Oh, God. Yeah, I really want Genbu to get levels because I need its last ability there that's in the question marks section below Patra, and it doesn't get that till level 12. So I think I'll just physically attack. That was a durable dick. God. Okay, let's all agree. All three of you in the chat and anybody else who is watching, who's lurking, we will never speak of this again. Please?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm just gonna assume you said okay, because that was gross. Okay. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's just continue. Yeah, me too, Anne. Holy cow. God. Yeah, add that to the quotes. Do I have quotes? I don't know if I have quotes. Right, exactly, Carbon. Thank you. I don't know if I have quotes at this point. Yeah, I think you're right, Conquer. I'm pretty sure. I don't have a Nightbot there, Akira, so I'm not sure if I have quotes. But if I do get a Nightbot or a whatever bot if I manage to figure out how to program one, I'm definitely gonna add that to the list of quotes there. So I'll have to work on that when I'm off screen at some point. Anything else in gold? Nope.
I can feel it.
I should probably also add let's circumcise this stick, because I'm sure that out of context would be pretty funny too. But that's the craziest it basically gets in terms of fellatio. Is that even a word? Is that the word I'm thinking of? I don't even know. I haven't used that word in a long time. I'm pretty sure we don't see anything remotely resembling that again in the game until the very end of the game, I think. And then at that point it's just funny because we can come up with a stupid nickname for it. And I have a stupid nickname for it, but I won't tell you what it is yet. Okay, that seems pretty simple. I might have to give it a shot when I'm off the stream tonight. Maybe I'll mess around with it a little bit.
Oh, a treasure chest.
And a dude. Okay, let's hide first before we go there. Yeah, I'll have to check it out there, Kira, while I'm off screen at some point.
I'll reveal your true form.
And this one is not locked. Okay, so we need one more lockpick, which is easy peasy. I can do that with no trouble whatsoever. I hate when they do this and they put an enemy weak to guns next to an enemy that nulls it. God. It's good design, but still. I can actually just use Joker to knock both of these guys down, so. And you don't die to an all-out attack, so let's just do some prior damage to you, and then we can just go, like, I need to switch Patra up here. OCD. I think I have bullets left on Joker anyway. Let's look. This is the last enemy that we fight in the entire place, so yeah, I got the bullets. Now I have one, and now I have none.
Cool, Joker.
But you're dead, so goodbye! See ya! Gotta come up with some good quotes to say when Joker gets an all-out attack there and he ends the battle, because he doesn't say anything.
Alright.
Let's see if we can't come up with some. Alright, we got it down to 0%. Nice. And what's in this chest? Some relax gel.
This
Not really all that
sensation.
useful, but okay.
I think there's a safe room.
I think you're right, Morgana. Or Mona, rather.
See it.
Gotta refer to them by their code names while we're in here. Can't have Kamoshida's cognition figuring out who we are. Yeah, damn good game design. It gets me every time. Yeah, that always seems to have good timing. That phrase there. Just usually the battle usually gets to that point right when you're doing the all-out attack. So it's pretty funny how that always works out for me, or always seems to anyway. Let's auto recover. Not that we're fighting anything else in here, but you know. And check out our situation. We're pretty much at the end, right? Man, we got like one room to go.
your thoughts?
Everyone is a little tired, I'm sure, but how's everybody doing?
Hey,
Yeah, we gotta push, because we've only got a week left, so
let's go.
keep exploring. I gotta find something to do, though, because as dumb as this sounds, I don't want to miss the medicinal bath on Thursday night, because it would actually help my stats quite a bit.
Let's do it.
Probably get my charm up to level 2, so that would be helpful there. So let's save it real quick. Just gotta remember to make one lockpick. I can actually probably do that tomorrow night in-game,
Let's go.
and then we can go from there. Okay, that looks like a whole buttload of enemies, which is probably why we're not gonna want to go through this door.
Seriously?
Not that me slamming my shoulder into the door shouldn't be alerting them already, but
Hey,
yeah, let's take a look around.
I can see it.
And if we look around a little bit, you can see that you can actually climb up this statue. Let's not talk about copping a feel on a statue that looks like a butt, but you know. This game is just making me do weird things tonight. Yeah, no one should ever doubt the power of it, because it is quite good for stats there.
no.
He is holding a meeting. Well, I'm glad we're up here, so... Yeah, especially if you add medicinal stuff to it. Well, maybe you should go out there and do it yourself if you think they're so incompetent.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go and be very quiet about it.
I can feel it.
I don't know if you can see it over there, but you can see it on the mini-map. There is, in fact, an enemy over there. I can't see its level from here because there's stuff in the way, but let's just quietly meander our way around here. We do want to go that way, though, because I believe there's a treasure chest right there, so we'll go there in a few moments. I think, anyway. If not a treasure chest, then probably just something to bust up like that there. Let's go this way real quick. Grab this.
I can feel it.
It's not something. That's breakable, though. Okay, now I can see him. Looks like he's going backwards, though. Can I go past this door? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I can't get there from here. I don't think.
I have something.
How would you get there, then? Yes, by very quiet, I mean make as much noise as possible. Yeah, exactly. It's okay, though. We made it over here, so let's go inside. And when he figures out that we're making as much noise as possible, just fake duck noises that... I mean, it worked for Krillin. I'm sure it'll work for me.
Focus.
No, nothing else. All right, in we go. If I can get to the door, there we go.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, and this one just opened up for us. Why couldn't the other one have done that? Well, actually, if the other one had done that, we would have ran into an ambush.
Holy shit!
Yeah, what's with the cell thing?
Treasure thing's gotta be in here.
Well, there's a lot of treasure in here, but we're looking specifically for the capital T treasure. I'm guessing that's this
Hey,
thing.
what is this? It's floating in the air.
Looks like an amoeba. Very trippy amoeba.
That's the treasure. We finally found it.
All right, cool. But how are we gonna steal a cloud exactly?
Just hold on a second. I was planning on telling you more once we made it this far.
Oh, okay,
Simply
sure.
finding the treasure isn't enough. We'll need to make it materialize before we can steal it.
And how do we do that?
What do you mean?
Desires have no physical form by nature.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Hence, we'll first need to make the real person aware that their desires are in fact a treasure.
We need to make them aware that we want to steal their desires?
Once they're conscious that their desires might be stolen, the treasure will finally show itself.
Yeah, exactly.
But how do we do that?
Yeah, good question.
We warn them. Tell them, we're going to steal your heart.
Seems kind of counterproductive.
So we're gonna send a calling card? Oh, that's totally what a Phantom Thief would do.
I mean, it's badass, but it seems counterproductive.
Once we do that, the treasure will appear for certain. I think.
You think?
That again. Either way, sounds like it's worth giving it a shot.
Okay, well that works. Let's give it a shot then.
Our infiltration route is secure. All that's left now is to pump out a calling card in reality, then come back to take the treasure.
Okay, sure. I'm not much of an artist though. Alright, yeah, let's do this, guys. We've got our objective.
That's the spirit. Once we send out the calling card, there will be no turning back.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're ready. We'll head back to the hideout and send out that calling card.
So let's see, today's the 26th. 27th is Wednesday, 28th is Thursday. We'll probably send it on the 29th. And that way that will take care of that. So we have an infiltration route. All we have to do is send the calling card to Kamoshida. And then we'll be good.
Well then.
I kind of want to know how to get to that one guy that's over there. I feel like there might be something over there. Well, we'll pass that way anyway when we're on our way back here, though. So I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Yeah, let's head it. Let's head out. I think this might just bring me back to the entrance anyway, though. So yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Who's what here? Okay, we're all level 10. That's good. I need to keep Genbu there. That's actually, hang on. Let's do this. Put that there, and that there. There we go. And my OCD is quelled. All right. Excuse me. I'm glad we're all level 10, though. I was afraid that after losing a few party members last time, we wouldn't be exactly up on the experience there. Let's see, you need 140, 235, 219, 160. Okay, so we're not that bad off on levels there. That's good. And I didn't use all of my items on the way through here either, so that's also good. I don't need other raw materials to make lockpicks. I'm just trying to run through in my head what I could need. We missed this shortcut, didn't we? Because this is a shortcut, I just don't remember where you can take it from. Well, whatever. We got through the whole castle anyway, so no big deal. Nothing to fuse just yet. The next time we have anything to fuse, I believe, is at level 11. And since we don't quite have level 11 yet, we'll have to make do without it. And that, of course, also means that we will have to make do without Medea in the next fight. But we should be okay. We've got 3 people that can use Dia, if you include Saizo and Agathi on there, so that should be fine. I'll save it here anyway, just in case, and then we'll head out for the night. In the game, not on the stream, obviously. We're not done just yet. Yep, now that we have a route, let's go back to the real world and be on our merry way there. Exactly. I will let you guys know probably on Friday. Yeah, good job, everybody. We have done everything that needs to be done, except for unlocked that one lock-pickable treasure chest there. Now, if I hadn't reloaded when I did my lockpicks last time, we could have unlocked that last chest, actually, because I actually got 3 lockpicks instead of 2 out of my first attempt. But then we would have missed out on one of Sojiro's social links there, so I figured that was probably more important. Because we got to wait a couple of days anyway out in the real world now before we can go, so... yeah, I can make lockpicks then, and that'll be just fine.
Okay.
Whew, I'm beat. Oh shit, my phone! Yeah, me too. I hate when that happens. It's like you go to work all day and then you come home and you're like, you feel like you're, you know, halfway decent on energy. Then you come home and you sit down and you're like, I can't get up ever again. Yeah, I'm glad we found it as well. Hopefully, or at least he'll confess to his crimes there. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, nice work, guys.
Now then.
Yeah, this, our real battle has only just begun here. And unfortunately, even if Sojiro was able to have us work tonight, we actually can't make any coffee, not just because there's a customer here, the movie dude is here, but also because we just were in the palace, so we can't actually do anything with it. Even if we tried, like here, I'll show you. If you try to make coffee. Why are you doing this when you're exhausted? Let's save it for another time. So basically, if you try to do anything after going to the palace, or on days when a story beat is happening, Morgana will basically tell you, you know, we should probably get some sleep instead, so that way we're ready for the next story beat, and you know, we're not dead tired the next day from being in the palace. So yeah, that's how I am right now. I usually, if I work all day, I have to come home and take a nap for about half an hour, because otherwise I'll like, I must have like narcolepsy or something, because I'll just conk out at like 9 o'clock at night if I don't take a nap, like after I come home from working all day, like just quick power nap. But if I don't, I just conk out at like 9 o'clock, and I'll wake up at 1 or 1:30 in the morning and be like, what happened? Where'd the time go? So yeah, we are really tired right now, so we need to work on that in the game. I'm kind of tired in real life too. I woke up early today for no reason whatsoever, and I just couldn't go back to sleep either, so. But that's okay. No big deal. So let's head off to bed, and we'll, you know, hold out for a couple of days on sending the calling card, and then we'll send it and take care of the first palace boss. Actually, Friday's a holiday, so that might be a halfway decent day to send it out. Or to plan it, anyway. Yeah, I said, you're really tired. Go the hell to sleep. Oh, hey, well, I'm glad that guy actually managed to face his fears and get over his dullness a little bit. Yeah, both of those are important. Both of those are important. And that's also important. So as long as you have all of your social stats relatively even, you should be okay. Although, like I said before, some of them are more important than others, so. And he's right. You should try to better yourself every day that you're not going into the palace. You should be trying to better your social stats in some way. Or at the very least, hanging out with confidants so that you can increase their ranks. I'll do it if it means I can get with the ladies. Yeah, that's typical. It's probably a good idea. I'm pretty sure you should shower every day, even if you're not trying to pick up a girl. Just saying. Okay, and so now they're talking about raising social stats here. I basically gave you the whole gamut of this already, though, is that basically you want to try to better them in any way possible, and if you can find a way to raise these stats passively, such as by answering questions correctly in class, taking care of your plant at home, drinking juice on Sundays, that sort of thing, you should do those every time they're available, because your time is precious, and if you don't manage it properly, you won't be able to do everything on this first run-through of the game. So, yeah, I get that too. It feels like it feels like they're kind of, I don't really know how I want to word it, basically, but like, it feels like your character should be the one saying, I'm really exhausted, I should probably go to bed. Or it should be like, I mean, I could see them doing something like where they had the system in Persona 3 where they had the feeling system, like you were feeling great if you rested and didn't do anything in the evening the day before you went into Tartarus. You would have the great condition, that would increase your crit rate. But then if you got sick or something like that from in the game, your character would be feeling poor. Well, bring something like that back, and then if we do something in the evening after doing the palace, you just straight up feel poor and have a reduced crit rate or get hit by criticals more often or something like that for a few days afterwards. I could see that being something that they could do. because, I mean, sleep deprivation is no joke when you have to be physically active like that, so. Still need to play P3? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's a good game. Honestly, I would say, and this is going to piss other people off if there's a lot of P3 fans that watch this, but, I mean, I don't know how true that is, but I honestly think out of P3, P4, and P5, P3 is the weakest of the three, but not by very much. They're all very good. So basically my hierarchy from lowest to highest is Persona 3, Persona 5, and then Persona 4. So, and finish P4. Yes, you need to do that too. As long as you get those done at some point, yes, that they're very good games, so I can definitely recommend. Definitely finish them if you have the time. You've got a lot going on right now anyway, though, Kira, in terms of the games you're playing, so I don't blame you for, you know, even if you can't pick it up right now, I wouldn't say, you know, that to try to put pressure on you. I'd just say pick them up when you have the time to do it, so. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it already, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying. Everybody keeps saying I got a bad attitude and I'm a, you know, outcast of society, but I'm trying to keep a positive attitude about it.
I just remembered.
What class is this? This is, I think math, if I remember right. Yeah, well, they are still investigating everything. Yeah, this is math class, okay. Ah, right, yeah. I actually invested when I found out about Persona 4 Golden. It was the first Persona game I played. I invested in a PS TV there, Kira. It was like $80, and you can connect it to your television with an HDMI cable. So if you have a splitter like an Elgato or something like that, which you probably have something because you're playing Final Fantasy 15 for your stream, so yeah, you could just connect the PS TV to it, and I think it works. I mean, I haven't tested it myself. I will at some point, but I would think it would work. But that is if you have the $80 that you want to invest in the PS TV there, so it's a thought if you ever want to consider it.
You.
Anyway. Yes, ma'am. What are we looking at? Oh, dear God, what is all of that? So we need to know how many colors it takes to paint every region without any two adjacent ones being the same color. I think 4. Because color 1, 2. I'm just going in the boxes based, like in the shapes from the top left there. If the top left was 1, the triangle below it is 2. The triangle to the right of that is 3. The triangle below that, well, actually that's a trapezoid. Below it is 4. And then if that's the case, the third one, number 3, would have a 1 next to it, a 4 next to it. So then that trapezoid to the right of it would be 2, and then that would be 1. I think it's 4. Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know that. Holy crap. Well, hopefully they recontinue them for you so you could give it a shot. Let's just look. I'm going to say it's 4. Let's look at what the network says. Let's ask the audience. It's 4. Cool, I was right.
This is it.
Correct.
All right. But yeah, basically anything adjacent there, it's adjacent to 3 quote-unquote things, and she'll show you why. There you go. Because it's 2-dimensional space, it's only adjacent, potentially, in 3 separate directions, and the places that it's adjacent to, even if there's more than 3 things surrounding it, they don't touch each other. So you could paint like that trapezoid that's red in the bottom right-hand corner. There's 2 whites there, but the 2 white, the white trapezoid and then the white triangle are on opposite sides of the trapezoid from it. So I don't know if I'm explaining this properly. I just thought about that. But basically, if it's on a flat surface like this, you only need 4 colors to paint it. So it's difficult to explain there, lady. I got news for you. I'm glad that isn't a critical thinking essay or something like that
Nice going.
later on. Let's get that knowledge point. Dem passive knowledge.
All right.
And actually, I think we might be able to get kindness level 2. Actually, we already have charm level 2. I forgot about that. We might be able to get kindness level 2 and proficiency level 2 before we go back into the palace again. Probably not knowledge level 2, though. I don't think we're that close to that just yet. Yeah, I'm sure the economy is taking a turn for the worse, along with, you know, the everyone thinking that the world's going to hell, the societal impact. Well, it's not that it's no good, it's that there's a lot of bad things happening in it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta really think about when the correct time is for it, but I think I know at this point, so. Okay, we'll have a chat with them. I should mention also, well, actually, let me check my items first. Calling card, the medicine. What about the medicine? Ooh, nice. I notice how she says should there, so yeah, knowledge. Oh, thanks, Kira. I appreciate it. It's okay, even if there's nobody around there, I appreciate you sharing it there. I must have missed the notification that popped up there on the screen. The screen is like 10 feet away from me on the other side of the room, my computer screen that is, so sometimes I miss the notifications. So if I did miss it, sorry. But yeah, thanks for sharing it. I appreciate it. Okay, so we can actually go and rank up with Takemi today, or Takemi. I don't know what the proper pronunciation is. I don't know what the proper pronunciation is for most of the stuff in this game, let's be honest. And we could send the calling card, but let's decide later. We should probably do this today. Let me save real quick. The thing I was going to mention was that with Anne there, she has an option. Like, I've been saying patience is a virtue to her whenever she's like, you know, we need to go get the treasure, blah, blah, blah. There's another option underneath that one that says something like, I want to know more about you, or something like that. And that is the way to start her confidant rank going further than rank 1. But you actually need level 2 kindness in order to do that. So there it is. There it is. Thanks, Kira. I appreciate it. 4 viewers. Nice. Not bad. But yeah, so we actually need rank 2 kindness in order to actually do anything else with Anne's confidant rank there. And another thing I should mention that I forgot to mention is that if you ever are unsure about where you are in your confidant ranks, there's a confidant menu right here that lists everything for you. So it's all right here. It's all pretty useful. There's also a calendar on here. I just wish, the only thing that I wish you could do with the calendar, because there's a calendar in P4 as well, and it was in your room there. And it was helpful to kind of look at things in certain ways there. What is that all about? Oh, calling card deadline. Okay. Well, good thing we're going to send it here then. It's on Showa Day there. But the only thing I wish you could do on these calendars in these games is leave notes for yourself. That is something that I've just wanted since P4. It's like, how hard is it to have a menu that pops up with the X button or something on a certain day and then be like, give you a list of things you could do on that day, like, you know, in this case, like if I want to make a note for when to send the calling card, I could go here, press X, and then it's like, what do you want to do this day? Send calling card. Put it right on the thing there, and it's just stuck in there for you. I mean, they have made it a little bit better because they tell you about the jobs that you can have during the day and night on these days once you accept part-time jobs, but I'll be honest with you, I think I do part-time jobs about 4 or 5 times total through the game, and that's about it. So it's not as useful as it could be, I think, if you could actually leave notes for yourself. It would make scheduling a lot easier for me anyway, because then I wouldn't have to leave notes in a Google document for myself. But yeah. Okay, well, before we do anything else, let me see if I can show that option with Anne's dialogue
Have
there.
to make them pay.
Yeah, I haven't decided if we're going to do it today. I know you do. Okay, well, we don't have the option right now because we have to send the calling card, but yeah. Anyway, let's go run our errands around town there. Oh, hey, Anne. We need to... Let's see. Ryuji's not available, but Doctor is. Yeah, I feel like it would be pretty useful, to be honest with you. I feel like it would make my life easier anyway, just being able to leave that stuff. If we send it on Friday, I think because it's a holiday, we can't get here to get some yakisoba pan, but we should be okay. I don't think we'll need that much medicine. So, and hopefully by that point, we'll be able to read more of Hachiko's story. Well, anyway, Ryuji's there. If you talk to him, he can give you the whole thing about, the whole spiel about, should we send the calling card now? No, Ryuji, we won't send the calling card now. Let's get out of here before Kamoshida stops us in the hallway. And I'm gonna go sell some stuff. It's too bad the clouds didn't turn to rain. Then I'd have a completely veritable good excuse. I didn't use veritable correctly there, but I'd have a good excuse to go to the cafe today, because then I could raise my knowledge even more. Please watch your step, or you'll stub your toe on one of our kiosks there. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to mention this too last time. This is the statue of, well, in this game it's Chico, but this is where the statue of Hachiko is in Shibuya there. You think I can? Come on, Morgana. I'm not gonna abandon you. Why would I do that? Just throws him behind the statue and leaves. No, we're not gonna do that to Morgana. But yeah, this is where the Hachiko statue is in actual real life Shibuya, if I recall correctly. My knowledge of Shibuya, to be honest with you, is completely limited to what I've played of this game and The World Ends With You combined. So I'm not the expert on it in any means, but it depends really, Kira. Sometimes I'll steal it at the last possible moment. Sometimes I'll steal it really early. It just kind of depends on what I can do for that day. And what, like, it basically just, yeah, it depends on my options for the day. And usually in this first situation, like in this during this first palace, I split the palace in two for myself to make it a little easier, and because of that, it always seems like I'm really close to the deadline when I steal the treasure. Later on in the game, once we start getting stuff that will let us recover our SP easier, I'll basically be doing an entire palace in one go, and that'll make it a lot easier to steal the treasure earlier than we do otherwise. So, but yeah, usually I'm pretty close to the deadline on this first one. Or at least that's how it is going to be for this playthrough, and it was for the last playthrough, so. Well, I'd like to sell to you, EY, actually. Not bad, 10,000 yen there.
Grateful.
Good. Now what else do we got here? I could probably get rid of those, but I still feel like I might need these for item synthesis or something, so maybe I should hold on to them. Honestly, I really don't use grimy gear for, like, any gear that you can wash at the laundromat. I really haven't found much of a use for it. I think later on in the game, not like right at the end, but in one of the later dungeons, you can get some pretty good gear out of it, but I think it passes time to put it in the laundry, and that just, I always have other things to do, you know what I mean? So I usually just sell this. Grimy gear I don't think has anything good that could come out of it, so.
I guess that's fine.
It doesn't get me much money, sure, but eh. Do I need resist burn? Probably not.
You should be grateful.
Hold on to those and those for switching items. Still could sell this Soma for 50,000 yen, but eh. Still feel like that's cheap. Not 50,000 yen. I feel like it's cheap to sell it, basically.
Come again.
Thanks, EY. I'll be back later when I'm a gutsy boy. But I'm not a gutsy boy yet, so it won't be happening just yet. Really, I could have just gone in and grinded up to like level 11 so that I could make the next fusion that I need. But I don't need the next fusion until the next palace anyway, so that should be fine. What else do I need here? Today's Wednesday. I think I just need to go back to Young and Jaya. Okay, well, let's go. Oh, Kira, in case you're curious why I'm walking everywhere, I prefer to walk around the city when I'm just doing the day-by-day stuff. I usually prefer not to fast travel. I just feel like it's more immersive that way, and it works better for me. I feel like I'm more involved in the game that way. And that was how I learned where everything was in this game when I first played it. I said, you know what, if I use this fast travel system, I'm never going to learn where anything is, and I'm going to be so lost. So I figured if I ever played it for the channel, it's better if I knew where everything was. And that's why I don't really fast travel much. If I reload saves, though, like to do something more efficiently, which I'm going to try not to do very much, but if I do reload saves for any reason, I will use fast travel, but probably only then. So, just in case anybody was wondering, that's my prerogative.
Oh, good to see you.
Okay, they've got the Spring Fruit Pack back, so let's grab that real quick. Yeah, I'll be honest, if it wasn't for the fact that I was constantly going onto this map to check on the cards that are on each thing, I would probably forget that there was fast travel too. Like, in P4 and P3, I had no idea. Like, I got towards the end of the game, and then I looked at it, I'm like, wait a minute. I can just fast travel from here to there? Really? I must have missed the tutorial or something, because it just completely slipped my mind. We already bought all of this stuff for this week, right? Yeah. Well, we'll come back on next Monday and we'll buy some more. Well, what is next Monday, by the way, actually? Is next Monday the 2nd? Yes, next Monday is the 2nd. Well, that's alright. Just gotta figure out whether I should send the calling card on Friday or Saturday. I did save it before this, right? I did. Okay, cool. Just thought of something. I might want to go back to the Velvet Room for this. Well, actually, what personas do I have? Yeah, we got to go back to the Velvet Room real quick. So I will use fast travel for this part because it just totally slipped my mind there. Is it here? Well, it's right here basically. But yeah, exactly. It usually I use it sparingly myself. Like I said, if I completely miss doing something, like if something slipped my mind, like what I'm about to do here, which is go into the Velvet Room and grab a Persona of the Death Arcana, or if, like I said, if I reload a save file, then I'll use fast travel. But other than that, I usually don't. So, oh, okay, good. I needed to get this anyway, so now we can quick travel to the Velvet Room. Hey, Caroline. I'm still not calling you Caroline. Probably why she kicks me all the way through the game. I won't refer to her by her actual name because it just doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. I don't know why.
How goes the rehabilitation?
Well, Igor, well.
You'd like to read the you want to register it?
Register my new
Are you
things
sure?
here. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to lock in the Barith that I have there because I'm going to fuse another one, and I think if I lock this one in here, I won't have to worry about the other one overwriting it. So there's that. Also, we need to do this and grab this. I think I need Mandrake for a fusion later anyway, so buying it right now shouldn't be a huge deal.
Then accept this persona.
A little bit of money, but that's okay. And I got nothing else to fuse, so that's all I needed. Yeah, heading back.
It is time, inmate.
Alright, so now we'll fast travel back to the doctor's office. And then we'll do that. To the clinic. But yeah, just like with Ryuji, when I had a Gothion in my party there, if I talk to the doctor here... you and me both there, Takemi. I'm gonna say Takemi from now on. Takemi just doesn't seem right. Yeah, I got your message. I'd like to do a clinical trial. Okay, cool. But yeah, just like with Ryuji, when I had a Gothion in the party there, since I have Mandrake in the party and it's a Death Arcana persona, it will increase the number of points that I get by saying the correct responses to Takemi there. Not that I needed it for this specific one, but it helps to do that because then it lessens the chance that you have to come here just to hang out with her in between ranks. So.
Please head to the exam room.
Alright, so let's do this rank and we'll see what's available tomorrow. Instant? Oh boy. Well, if I'm gonna pass out, I guess I better do it. I didn't pass out. I think. I am still awake, right? Well, at least my eyes aren't dilated then. No. Nothing yet. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. You put an inhibitory effect in there just for the hell of it? Oh, must be because I'm thinner. So what? But wait, what was the burning sensation? Is it just? You're not gonna tell me, are you? Oh boy.
Hello?
Uh-oh, an emergency. Sounded like a prank call, maybe. Yeah, what was that about? Oh, okay. Are you sure he called the wrong number, or did he call the wrong number on purpose? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it might have been his first day on the job. I wonder why. Oh. So even though it was his first day on the job, he still knew the rumors, huh? Yeah, what kind of medical? Well, yeah, what do you mean? Probably right out of college there, I would imagine. She must have messed up with a patient pretty bad for that to... For her to be so widely known as a bad practitioner there. I mean, should it? Should it stress me out or anything like that? I forget if any of these responses get you any points with her. I'm just gonna say I don't mind, because, I mean, really I don't. She seems competent enough, so I really don't think I mind that much. Well, you know. Right, and because you're focusing on your own stuff, you know what I would imagine you know what you're doing, so. Oh, cool. Thanks, I think. I feel like she's belittling me. Oh, well. So yes, now that we're at rank 3 of the Death Confidant, we get Sterilization, an ability that adds more healing items to the clinic. I don't think we actually need any of those healing items just yet, but eventually we probably will. Once we get to a certain rank, it'll be easier for us to do that, so.
Hello? Huh?
Man, she's just getting all the wrong numbers today. Okay. Are you sure you don't want me to screen your phone calls for you? I am technically working for you. If I'm still alive? What does that mean? Is that what the burning sensation was? It's just gonna burn my esophagus? Oh no. Oh no. Well, anyway, we got more guts out of it, so I guess that's a net positive until I die in my sleep tonight. Oh god. That's what they meant by that Death Confidant. Every day I could be dying from it. I don't think I can check the map here. No, because I can't leave this area right now, so I can't check the map to see if Sojiro's rank is up. I do have Bareth, though, so Bareth will increase my stuff with him. Yeah, Plague. It's quite a negative nickname they've got for her there. Okay, let's see. Sojiro's available tonight. So... I've got... Ooh, hang on. But I don't think I can rank up with him tonight. So, if I make coffee tonight, then I do the bath tomorrow night because it's medicinal. And then I already got to the treasure room on Friday. That's a holiday, so maybe Ryuji will be available. Maybe. Or maybe Takemi will be available again to do rank 4 there. That would be pretty good too, actually. Then on Friday night, I could make the lockpick that I need. And then we could send the calling card on Saturday. But I think we need to... No, you know what it is? We have to send the calling card during the day because we have to meet up at the hideout in order to send it. So we'll do that. Because basically what'll happen is we'll send it on the 30th there. And then the following day, even though it's a Sunday and we're not really supposed to be in school, it'll show up. And then we'll, see that it showed up at school, and then we'll head to the palace and we'll take care of the whole thing. So that's basically how it's gonna go. So actually, we're gonna send it on the 30th. I know I'm cutting it a little close here, but it's okay. We'll be able to figure this out. My bond won't deepen with you, even though I have Bareth, right? Yeah, I won't deepen just yet. But because I have Bareth, I can make coffee, and if I make coffee, it will actually increase his points with me a little bit more. And I forget how much coffee you have to brew. I think you have to do it 2 separate times, and this will be my 2nd time, before you can get rank 3 with boss there, so... something like that. Let's give it a shot. I'm using something different this time, so we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Guess it
All
went
right.
well. More LeBlanc coffee. Nice. Hopefully better than last time. Want to try? Here, give it a sip. See what you think. Man, he's good.
Let me explain.
So Guatemalan SHB, strictly hard bean, is a grade given to coffee grown at a high altitude of 4,500 feet above sea level. Wow, that's mountain coffee. Holy crap. Thanks to the environment it's grown in, the coffee produced has a citrus-like acidity with a fruity chocolate flavor. I feel like that would actually be pretty good. I don't drink much coffee, so I feel like if I was to drink coffee, I'd want to go to a place like this where I can kind of savor any old, whatever flavors I feel like having, rather than drinking, a bunch of cups of coffee, which a lot of people I know do. They just drink, bland Tim Hortons coffee or, Starbucks or whatever they get. I'd rather drink 1 cup and have it be really good than drink a whole bunch of it, you know what I mean, and have it be bland. It's the same with alcohol with me, really. I sip all of the alcohol that I drink, but it better be good alcohol if I'm having it. I'm not just gonna drink wheat beer or something. Not that there's anything wrong with wheat beer, it's just bland. Okay, well, I'll keep practicing. Hopefully I'll go from there. I don't know if you only get 2 points. I don't know if Bareth actually affected the points that I got there, so maybe it did. Well, I'm doing the best I can there, boss. Hopefully I'll get there in time. Excuse me.
Well then.
Well, we could have a big day tomorrow, or we could go to the hot spring! No. We are actually gonna go to the medicinal bath tomorrow. Just as an FYI.
Hey.
No, I didn't forget. We just gotta send out the calling card, that's all. Yeah, I know. I'll think about it.
Oh man.
You damn right I go at my own pace. Oh, don't worry. I'll let you guys know as soon as I'm ready to go. We'll all be on the same page. Don't you worry about that. Okay, no questions today. Yeah, bath time. Exactly. Do we have anything to do here today in terms of social anything? No. Is it raining still? No. Well, damn. I was hoping it would still be raining. Here's the thing, though. If I didn't have to go to the bath tonight, I believe if you send out the calling card, like if you decide to do it on the one day, you can still produce lockpicks that night. Like, that's the only thing you can do is make infiltration tools on the night that you are ready to send the calling card there. Otherwise, Morgana will force you to go to sleep. But I think we can do that on the same night that we do it. So we might actually send it a different day. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I gotta go look, but I think today, because I want to go do the bath. So we could read the rest of Bachiko's story up in the library, or we could go to the diner. Because the diner, it'll give me +2, +1. And then if we get a day where we're on the train soon, hopefully we will, soon, then we can finish Bachiko's story, and that'll hopefully push my kindness over the edge there. I mean, maybe the steak that I eat there will push it over the edge today. I don't know. We'll find out when we go there, though. Alright, so diner, then bath, then... I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but we'll figure it out. And I explained it last time, but when I'm leaving the school like that, if you ever see me pause when I'm walking, I do it on purpose. It makes it a lot easier to get on the train rather than like miss the door and slam my face on the side of the train. So if I pause at the pillar and then I start walking in the same direction, I will always get on the train. I'll always hit the train door without having to worry about slamming my face into it. So there's your MCR pro tip for the day. Not that it's very pro at all, but you know. Yeah, let's give this a shot because we're still. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Yeah, still at rank 1 for that. So hopefully that will change momentarily. I order some nice country fried steak. I don't know though. I feel like country fried steak ordered in Japan. This is probably culturalist. Is that even a thing? This is probably me being ethnocentric, I guess, is the best way to explain it. But I feel like country fried steak ordered in Japan wouldn't be as good as, say, country fried steak ordered in the United States because I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just used to, you know, down south home cooking type of a deal because they put different stuff into the breading and everything else down there, but. I could be wrong. I could definitely be very wrong about that. I would have to go there myself to find out if that's good. Although this isn't country fried steak. This is Salisbury steaks. That's a little different. That would probably still be good regardless. So. Yeah, it's just like Grandma would make it. Grandma would give you lots of proportions. Grandma must be Italian.
Nice.
Italian people give a lot of large portions too. Mm-hmm. Got a little bit of kindness. Did I get a rank? Not quite. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
We'll get there.
Hey,
Not quite yet, but we'll get there. Got a couple points of knowledge out of it, so that's good. And that will get there too. We're probably about halfway there at this point, if I had to guess.
wanna head back?
Yeah, I think we're good. All right, time for that fancy bath.
Ah, you're back.
Although Sojiro is now available again. Let's see if we can increase now. Nope, still got to make more coffee. Okay, well, we'll do that later.
Next time then.
Yeah, next time then. I'll be back, boss. I'm going to the baths. I don't know how many times you have to go to the baths, though, before you... before it becomes redundant to do it. Because certain Confidant ranks will get you Charm anyway. So after a certain point, you probably don't need to go to the baths on Monday and Thursday nights anymore, so... Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, that sucks, actually. Spicy food is very good. I get you, though. I don't think I have gastrointestinal problems. I just think that I have... I think it would be scientifically classified as occasional irregularity. Although I do eat a lot of fiber in my diet, too, so that could also be why sometimes my stomach feels like it's doing backflips in my body. But usually, if I take some oil of oregano, that usually helps it to calm it down a little bit. Or papaya enzyme also works pretty well too. But you have to take those with a meal, otherwise it'll just make your stomach do more backflips. So.
Oh,
Okay, medicinal bath a go-go. I really need to buy that CRT television too, now that I think about it. I don't need it yet, but eventually we'll be able to hang out with friends and watch movies or play video games on it, so it'll be good to have. I don't usually use it for DVDs or video games, just by myself, to be honest with you. But anyway, 3 points of charm. We did good with the social stats today.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Yeah, we should probably go before I get cold, otherwise I might lose charm points. Yeah, that's no good. That's definitely no good. It's I can understand why you'd want to stay away from spicy foods and that sort of stuff, because that's not a lot of fun. All right, what we got going on today? Whole lot of 0. Let's see here. Do I want to send the calling card today? Because there's nothing going on. The doctor's not available. What else could we do on a Friday, really? And thinking about it too, actually, if I send the calling card tomorrow, I would miss out on the vegetable juice on Sunday, because it would eat my entire Sunday to go to the palace. So,
I'll just add
we're
this.
sending it today. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's get this over with. We'll use show a day to send a calling card. Actually, that's probably a good idea because it is a holiday, so we're home from school anyway. So if we're going to be planning it, you know, we might as well do it. So I'm not even going to bother going downstairs to check out what's going on. Let's meet at the hideout. We got to get this done. Get this boss fight going.
It's finally time. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so. Probably not, because he probably wouldn't have known what we were stealing at that point. Yeah, so if we had been crawling our way through the palace in 2 separate days, it probably would have disappeared on us. 1 day, great, so we gotta do this. We gotta do this in 1 day. Okay.
Now then.
And yes, you gotta make sure you did everything you can in the palace before you go and send the calling card, because if you don't, then you'll lose it forever, so... But now we will send a calling card, and yes, of course, here are some things to be mindful of. I'm sure it's nothing that I haven't already told you about. Yeah, so once you send the calling card, you will begin the next day at the palace. You'll go to school and everything like that if it's a school day, but as soon as you're done with school, you're going straight to that palace. You got no preparations, nothing, so make sure you've done them all before you send the calling card. I'm good, because I think we have enough stuff to get us through the boss fight there, even in terms of the medicine we have. We don't have much medicine, but we have enough. Our personas are good and everything like that too, so we should be okay. And yes, we cannot enter it ever again, so if you haven't opened all of the locked chests there, you might want to do that before you go. I think I missed one of them on my first playthrough though, because I didn't know you could make lockpicks the night before, the first time I went to the palace, so but I think we can do it, so we'll see in a moment. I did save, so hopefully we can. And it says you can enter it without sending out the calling card, but be aware that if you decide to go into the palace without sending the calling card, like if I decided to do that today in order to grab the items that are there, I would have to wait another day to send the calling card. So it's totally not worth it. We'll just do it when we are actually going in there to steal the treasure. So, because we have 1 chest left to do in there, and I can totally just walk out of the safe room, grab it, walk back in, teleport to the other safe room, teleport to the other safe room and steal the treasure. So that's the plan. Let's send the calling card.
That bastard's going down.
Oh yeah. What Ryuji said.
Tomorrow's finally the day.
So we send the calling card in the morning and carry out the plan by the end of the day, right?
Yep, that's the plan.
Correct. The effect won't last that long. Are
Right,
you
so we gotta
worried?
do it.
Waited too long.
Maybe we did.
Perfect.
going to pull this off no matter what.
Yep.
So, who's going to write the card?
Good question.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Why wouldn't it be me?
I'm cool with it.
This is
If
important.
it makes any difference.
Are you sure you can handle the pressure?
I must agree.
I don't know, guys. I think he can
I really
handle
want
it.
to get him good.
He's got a lot to say to the guy.
Come on, please.
I mean, we all have a lot to say to the guy, but yeah, you do it. I trust you.
Yeah, I got this.
Hey, are you sure about this? If they find out our identities, all this work will be for nothing.
Just be careful how you write it there, Ryuji. You can't get personal with it.
I know.
I mean, you can get emotionally attached and invested in it, but you can't say anything that would give our identities
All right
away.
then. Tomorrow it is. You'd better not slack off on this.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna do this. Don't you worry about that. Okay, final preparations. Uh-oh. Oh boy, then. Oh jeez, the government's just getting smacked around. It seems like there. And somebody was swinging a knife around on a train. Oh my god. Oh boy, what's the world coming to?
Well then.
Yep, gotta prepare. Oh shit, my phone! Well, you just gotta be careful what you pick to say there, Ryuji. Pick your words very carefully. Oh, sweet. Alright, cool. Well, that's worrying, she says. Right. It's alright, guys. We'll get it. I'm counting on you. Well, as long as the phrase shitty adults is what you're talking about, because there are adults that are not shitty, Ryuji. Let's be fair. I definitely wouldn't call anybody related to you shitty, or anybody related to any of us shitty. So let's make sure we clarify on that. Yeah, me too. The background music in the cafe is really good. I'll be honest with you though, I think I like Signs of Love from Persona 4 a little bit better. I like this song, but I don't know. I feel like it's used a lot in this game. Like they use different versions of it, and usually I'm okay with that. But I think I like Signs of Love a little bit better. Just a little though. It's like they're both really really good. I just think I like Signs of Love just marginally better because that's the home theme in Persona 4, and I have. I'm very attached to Persona 4 Golden. It's probably up there on my list of my favorite games of all time. So, yeah. All right, so we'll pull this off. Anyway, talk to the boss a little bit. No, it just, you know, we had a day of thinking about bad things. I guess he's right. I should probably relax a little. Let's use the toilet. Maybe that'll help me relax a little. Yeah, I wonder where it went. It hasn't been on the counter there for a few days. Yeah, tough call, but we'll figure it out. Alright. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure anything else that you want to do, Morgana will say you should probably go to bed, but
Nice.
other than the plant, because the plant doesn't pass time. But we don't have nutrients for it right now anyway, but we'll get those later. So, let's see if this works.
I see.
Yeah, we can make infiltration tools for tomorrow. I don't know if it's as effective as it would otherwise be, but we'll see in a moment. Alright, so we can make a couple of lockpicks, hopefully.
Okay.
It's a tough call, yeah, but yeah, it's, I don't know. I'd have to play Persona 4 again to see if it's actually true that I like Signs of Love better. Or it could also be that I'm just inflecting the stories that occur in the home in Persona 4 onto the music that's there. You know what I mean? Like I have fond attachments and memories to the things that happen at home in Persona 4, and maybe the song is part of it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking too much. Let's make lockpicks.
What are your thoughts?
See, we got one lockpick, and And we can make one more. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get 2.
Okay.
Because then I'll have to make less next time. Let's try it. And then I'll get more proficiency points out of it too, but
What are your thoughts?
if we don't, no big deal. Alright, so we got 2 points of proficiency out of this.
Yeah.
Can you stop licking your balls on my desk, please? Not quite enough for a rank, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. Proficiency is kind of one of those stats where it's really not that important for you to raise it that frequently. Pretty much just doing that stuff and then occasionally doing a job that raises proficiency is usually enough. So.
Hey!
Oh, sweet, we got a seat. All right. Well, Bachiko, let's finish your story and get a little bit of kindness out of it. Maybe now we'll get that rank that we were looking for. Let's see. I wonder if there was like legal issues as to why they couldn't use the name Hachiko there. I mean, they used it in The World Ends With You, so what's the deal here? Is it just because this is the Persona world and they didn't want to use it the same as in real life? But even then, it's like, why use Shibuya then? Wouldn't you name it a fictional city? I don't know. You wouldn't be crying if he was chasing you down the street, Morgana.
What are your thoughts?
Done with the book. Sweet. Yeah, exactly. It definitely makes me feel more kind, that's for sure. Rank up! Alright. So our kindness is rank 2. Consider it.
All right.
Very nice. 2 more to go and we'll be at all rank 2s. Yeah, I think so. I think I might have overdone it actually in terms of the kindness there. I think I might be like 2 points over
A calling card?
that. So, but anyway,
I heard it was already posted by the time everyone got here this morning.
man, Ryuji got up early. Holy crap.
Sir Suguru Kamoshida, the utter
Sir.
bastard of lust. We
Man,
know how shitty you are, and that you put your twisted desires on students that can't fight back. That's why we have decided to steal away those desires and make you confess your sins. This will be done tomorrow, so we hope you will be ready. From the Phantom Thieves of Hearts.
not bad. Not bad, Ryuji.
Wow.
I mean, it's a little rough around the edges, but for a first attempt, pretty good.
Not bad, huh? I
Yeah.
looked up a bunch of similar stuff online for reference.
Oh, God. Well, if the police are ever on our case about this, then they're going to search your online history and we're going to be screwed. It's the greatest
Yeah.
putz ever. He's pretty good. I do like
I know what
Ryuji a
you
lot.
wanted to
He's a
say,
pretty good
but
character.
It sounded like an idiot trying to be an adult.
Well, I mean, that's the rough around the edges
Logo's a
part,
little
but
lacking too.
and that too, but
Okay, you know what? That ain't true.
I think it's good for a
Did
first
Mr.
attempt.
Kamoshida do
I'll be
something
honest.
wrong?
Does this mean the rumors are true?
Oh, there's rumors going around about him too, huh? Glad it's not just all about me.
Wait a sec. Is someone gonna take something from Mr. Kamoshida?
What's with this weird logo? And who are these Phantom Thieves of Hearts people?
Oh, you'll find out, won't you?
It got everyone excited, so it's all good, yeah?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, here's the coup de grace.
Responsible for this.
Look at that. A predictable reaction for someone who knows what we mean by distorted desires.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the
It's
look on
hitting
his
him pretty
face.
hard.
He must be speechless.
Did you do this, or was it you?
Oh boy. Everyone run!
Was it you two?
Wasn't me. Yeah, what are you talking about?
So you're playing dumb?
No, I just genuinely have no idea what you're talking about.
It's not a problem. You'll be expelled soon enough anyway.
That's what he thinks. Oh shit!
Come, steal it if you can.
Well, we got an invite. It's a party now. Uh-oh. That's not good! Gonna have to be a little careful when we go in there that we don't get caught by any of the guards.
Judging from Kamoshida's
Then we'll get
response,
kicked out.
I'm sure we had an effect on his palace.
Yeah, I think so.
Does that mean the treasures appeared?
I
We'll be able
pretty
to
sure,
get it
yeah.
today, right?
Let's go.
It's not just today. It's only today.
Okay.
The act of seeing a calling card doesn't last long. And it cannot be repeated.
Then
This
let's
will be
go.
our one chance to steal the treasure.
Yeah, we got this.
One day's more than enough for us.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Okay, let's get ready. We got things to do today. Although we got to see if we have to answer any questions first before we go into the palace. Nope, straight away. Yeah, poor choice of words, but you know. And I love the music that they use here. I kind of talked about Beneath the Mask earlier, the instrumental version, and how it's used a lot in the game and how kind of sometimes it puts me off a little bit. But generally speaking, I'm really... Oh, hang on. 1 second. We got a new phone. Brohan, hey! What's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for following. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I usually really dig it when they use leitmotif for musical themes in video games. Like, they'll use different variations on the same theme throughout the game to kind of deliver its impact a little bit there. It has been forever, Brohan. It really has. But yeah, I really like this particular iteration because it's just so... It gets you so pumped up, you know what I mean, to get ready and go and do what you got to do here, so... Yeah, generally speaking, the music is really, really good in Persona games. Like, just broadly, overall, it's usually fantastic, the soundtrack in every one of the games, so... It's not really a shock, but... I think it might be 50 follower hype there, Kira. I think it might be. I got to check after the stream. But Brohan, you might be my 50th follower. Then I've only, if that's the case, I only have one other requirement in order to get Twitch affiliate, and that is that I believe I have to do 3 consecutive streams where I have 3 viewers on average in the stream. So that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, you might be the 50th follower there, Brohan. Congratulations if it is. Alright, I think we're ready to go. We don't have anything to do in there, but we do have lockpicks, so now we can fast travel over to... Which one was it? It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. So... I want to go through that door across the room, but I feel like if I go through the door across the room, I'm going to get my balls rocked by the enemies. So... I'm going to save it right here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll save it right here. So. Oh, that's okay, Brohan. No, I had a lot going on. Basically, last year when I was stopped posting Mass Effect 2, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I still do, to be honest with you. But I found enough time. I've made enough time for myself to do this, usually 4 times a week. So. Sweet, that's awesome, Kira. That's great news. Yeah, that's really good. It means that I've hit, like I said, I've hit the 3rd milestone for Twitch affiliate, which is really great. I think I've made a pretty good amount of progress in the past. How many months has it been? It's been since November, so November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months, and I'm already getting close to affiliate. And I think that's pretty cool. Like, I'm very, and I'm not usually that kind of a person. I'm not usually a numbers guy in terms of like looking at the business aspect of all of this, but I think that's pretty good for 6 months worth of streaming there. So thank you to everybody who is watching and everybody who has watched and will watch. Thank you for coming out and checking this out. I really appreciate it. You guys are making my day, my week, and my month, and all that other stuff. So, but right now, we need to steal the treasure. And I gotta be careful of that guy. Is he gonna come to... Oh god. Okay, let's run this way just so that we can get away from him. We'll let him go on his merry way. Okay, he disappeared. Good. So I'll wait for him to go back. So... Yeah, now we can have wacky adventures again. Yep, exactly, Brohan. And I think I picked a wacky enough game for our first adventure there, so... Okay, anybody in here? I think so. I think we're in the clear. I don't know, honestly, what happens if you get caught by enemies when it's at 99% like this, and it's the day of the calling card getting sent. That's why I'm trying to sneak around so carefully, because I don't want to get caught and kicked out on this day. That's also why I saved there. So there are 4 milestones for Twitch affiliate. There's, I think it's stream for 8 hours, 8 hours in the past 30 days, stream for 7 separate days in the past 30 days, gain 50 followers, and have on average 3 viewers per stream for 3, I don't know if it's 3 consecutive streams or just 3 streams in a 30-day period. That 4th one is the one that I'm missing, so yeah, nothing happens. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I've never had that actually happen, so that's why I'm sneaking around so carefully, but I guess I don't have to be. Still, though, we can ambush this guy and go from there. They just ambush you? Okay. I figured since it was at 99%, if they caught you, it would be totally bad, but yeah, apparently not, so I don't have to worry about it too much. We can use some ammo here. Because we're not going to use guns in the upcoming boss fight anyway, so. Let's get Genbu a little more EXP. We almost got enough levels there from Bufu, and that will be helpful. It'll be our first hit-all spell, which will be nice. Actually, I probably won't get it before either Anne or Morgana get their hit-all spells for their elements, so. But it'll be good to have, anyway. Oh, that's okay, Kira. Whenever you can come in, that's cool with me. Like I said, it will be cool to get to Twitch affiliate soon, but I'm not in any hurry, to be honest with you. And actually, we can reduce the level by doing that there. I know there's these horror stories that have happened over the time that I've been on YouTube, because I've been on YouTube for the better part of 8 years now, where I've been doing stuff. And there's these horror stories that have happened all too often, where people rise up through the ranks too quickly for their own good, and then they totally burn out because they're you get the fame so quickly, and then you just don't know what to do with yourself because it just happens so fast. You know what I mean? I would rather be one of those guys that it just happens real slow and it just builds on a nice even slope. You know what I mean? If I never get to the point where some people are, where they're way popular, that's fine with me. I'm cool with a small audience. I'm cool with it slowly building up and people finding out about me. I'm cool. I'm not looking to do this for the fame and the fortune. Not that there's any fortune to be had in it. Trust me, I did the math. I'm cool with it. Whenever you guys can come here, I'm not going to try to pressure you. I'm not going to try to put you guys out on any of it. I'm not going to hold anything against you. I'll be here doing this anyway. So just whenever you can get here is cool with me. That's the way I see it anyway. So, okay, and we got a pearl and bomb of life out of that one, so that'll help a little bit. And now I can ambush this guy.
I'll reveal your
Gotcha. Yes, exactly, Brohan. I do it for the fun of it.
Don't bother with these guys. Just finish the job.
Who gets the next turn? You do? All right. Well, then let's. Well, I was gonna use that, but let's just attack him.
Tough.
And actually, this might be a good time to recruit this guy,
They're all knocked down.
since there's only one of you.
Incredible, Joker.
Let's have a chat. What was this thing again? Timid. Okay. Gotta remember that. Kind of surprised that he speaks in a sort of, like, elementary English there. Andres just seems like he'd be smarter than that. I don't know. Maybe it's because he has an owl head. Maybe I'm just inflecting that on him. Let's see. He's timid, so I gotta do something that might be timid. Small talk? This is the second time I'm playing P5. It's a casual play because it's not blind. If it was a first time playing, it'd be blind. I might actually change the stream title to NG for New Game Stream Through, because I might do a New Game Plus Stream Through of this at some point. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to figure that out. You would like to build your channel and something. Well, that's good though, Kira. I think you should reach for that goal. I just... The way that I see it, and I can only speak for myself again, is the way I see it. I wouldn't want. I would like to potentially build this into something that would be somewhat famous at some point. I mean, that's everybody's end goal, really. You know what I mean? But I'm not worried if it takes a while to get there. You know what I mean? So you just do what you can do, and do the best you can with it, and then just. It'll go from there for you. You don't want it to. You don't want to burn yourself out on fame, basically, is all I'm saying. And that's my personal opinion on the whole thing. I don't know how you feel about it, Kira, but that's the way that I look at it, is that I'd rather it build up slowly, and I just stay the way I am, where I'm just doing it for the hell of it, for the fun of it, and I don't have to concern myself with all of the pressures that would be on me if I suddenly gained like 100 bazillion people that wanted to watch for some reason, because I did something on here, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I get it. It's not an end goal for me either. It's like a supplemental kind of goal. My primary goal with this, of course, like I said, is to just play for the hell of it, for the fun of it, because I don't get to play games as often as I'd like to anymore, and if I'm going to play them, I'd like to share them with people. So, I'd like to share my experiences with people. So that's basically all it is. I'm better at small talk. Cool. I did, yes. Touch your paws? Oh, you probably don't have paws, do you? Because you're a human body below that. But we still got you! Alright. This is Andras, and we have recruited him! Oh, his eyes went pretty cool there when they were glowing like that. Yes, and have people to help me out when I get stuck. Yes, Brohan, exactly. That's also a good thing to help out, especially on the blind playthroughs. I've had some good help on the blind playthroughs so far, so that's been good. Yes, as long as there's growth, it's cool. Even if it's slow, I'm okay with that. So that's just the way I see it anyway. I will housebreak you. Yeah, I feel like that would work better if they were, I don't know, irritable. I don't know. I'm not fully on the up and up in terms of what exactly you're supposed to say for every personality in this game for all of the situations. Because to be honest with you, I don't do very much recruiting through holdups like that. I do it mostly in the beginning of the game, and then I just do fusions after that. I might change that this playthrough. I might give it a shot. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like it would be interesting to try to figure out, like, get in the heads of all of the shadows that you fight, so that might be something we consider doing here. Alright, one last save right here. I think I'm not at maximum SP, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm 8 SP down there, but everybody's at full HP, so that's good. If I have to, I'll use that, I think I have a Snuff Soul still, or is that just a, yeah, Soul Drop. I've got a Soul Drop. If I have to, well, actually, you know what? I can use it right now, because it only restores 10 SP. I've got 8. That's close enough. Alright, we're good. Let's head out here. Hopefully don't get wrecked by the dude that's out here, because I think there is still a dude out here, isn't there? Let's see. Nope, he's gone. Wow. Cool. Alright, yeah, what the hell? Let's go in this way.
Come on, man.
It is a little weird. It's quiet. Too quiet. Yeah, something like that. But where else would they get assigned, anyway? Well, we're already right at the treasure anyway, so I'm sure it's not that important. Let's grab the treasure first, then we'll ask questions later. Oh, treasure, where are you? Ah, it looks like it has materialized. Take a quick drink of water.
Oh yeah! The treasure has appeared!
Alright!
Man, it's huge!
Yeah, how are we gonna transport that out of here? Yeah, I guess it floats, so that's probably okay.
Now we can steal it.
I could have used coffee. Yeah, you're right. I could have used coffee. The coffee restores 30 SP though, so I might end up actually using that during the boss fight, depending on how much SP I use. So.
The shine brings tears to my eyes.
Morgana getting all choked up.
Kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, I get that.
Why is it so pretty? Isn't this Kamoshida's desires?
You'd think it'd be like a ball of slime or something. But then again, he probably like overdoes it in terms of his thoughts of his distorted desires. He probably holds himself up on a pedestal about it, and that's why it's so distorted, because he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong.
Treasure!
Mona, you okay?
The cat's acting awfully excited.
He is. What's going on?
What's wrong? is something...
Okay then. Well, I didn't know it was laced with catnip? Yeah, that's not catnip, dude. You're thinking of the drinks that I got at the vending machines there, Conker, actually, because there were ones we had that restored 5 SP, but
All right,
not
that's
that one.
enough, you stupid cat.
I think he's just really excited because of the fact that he's finally done this. You know, he's been planning it for months, but
Forgive me for displaying such an insolent sight in front of a lady.
I guess you couldn't control yourself.
You were completely out of character, too. What was that about?
Yeah.
I couldn't stop it either. To think I'd be drawn to human desires this much.
You must really want your human form back then, don't you?
Doesn't that prove that I'm human?
I guess it supports it.
How should we know?
I guess we're not the best
Anyway, you guys need
people to
carry
ask.
it.
Well, yeah, I guess you are like 5 pounds, so it is amazing. I really... Morgana's great, though. Like, he's probably... next to Futaba, Morgana is probably my favorite character in the party, because it's just... He's just miles better than any mascot that we've had so far. I mean, Teddy's cool. I like Teddy, but I feel like Teddy's kind of shallow sometimes in terms of his character, because he's just kind of there sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, he's... I don't know. He just... In some ways, he doesn't... He rubs me the wrong way in some ways, Teddy does. And as much as I love Koromaru, he's a dog. Like, that's it. Morgana not only is a cat, but he's also got this crazy personality that he grapples with through the entire game, so... Futaba is my favorite character in the party, Brohan, yes. So... Let's look at your other comment there. Timid likes kind, dislikes funny, vague answers. Upbeat likes funny, dislikes serious, vague answers. Irritable likes serious, dislikes vague, kind answers. So, timid likes kind, upbeat likes funny, irritable likes serious, and gloomy likes vague. Okay, cool. Cool, I'll have to remember that. Now, let me be clear with you though, Brohan. When I say that I like Futaba as a character, that does not mean anything to do with the character that I will be choosing to have Saizo romance later in the game. That is a separate argument altogether, and I'll get to that when we're actually capable of going out with someone. For right now, we can't do any of that though, so we'll put that on the back burner for now. It's not something I'd like to tackle yet, because if I try to tackle it now, I'm just gonna piss someone off. So I'm just gonna leave that one for now.
All you do is bark orders. Still, that was easier than I thought. I thought for sure there'd be some insane trap or something.
Well, now you just jinxed us, dude. Now I gotta knock on wood to make sure there isn't one.
This palace will disappear if we take this back, right?
Yep, I think that's what
Kamoshida will change,
Morgana
too.
said.
That should
Hopefully. Or he could die.
Now's our chance.
You know.
then.
Oh, you like Futaba as well? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I like her as a character.
Happy.
Well, that's kind of surprising
Something
considering I'm
goes so well.
floating.
I've even found 3 Persona users in the process.
Not a bad month,
My
huh,
judgment
Morgana?
was correct. I made the right choice in making a deal with you.
Alright, I'm glad that your end of the deal is holding up. Not quite yeah, but I'll take it. And so, for getting through the palace, we finally get Morgana's rank 2 for his confidant there, and allows us to use Baton Pass with him. So that's good.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kira. I think, honestly, and it's the same argument that I had last time when Mina was here.
Go, Kamoshida!
Before we get to this, hold on. Let's hold on for a second, because I got to tell you this. We had, one of the things that Mina asked me last time was if I think there should be a female playable character in the game as well. And that's what you're saying there about how Ryuji should be an option for romance there. I think that's also something that I would put into the game, ideally. At this point in time, I think there should be a female protagonist in this game, and I think that there should be dateable male options in the game as well. Regardless of the gender that you decide to play as. Like, even if you're playing as a guy, you should still be able to date some of the guys. And because it's just, I feel like it's just more, I don't know, more inclusive. It feels more natural that way. You know what I mean? Like it's I'm not going to say it put me off that there's no, options for dating the same gender or anything like that. But I will say that there not being a female protagonist did put me off a little bit. But I'm not going to say it put me off, but I think that you should include those sorts of things. I just think it feels more natural to have that sort of stuff in a game. If you're going to give us that kind of choice anyway, like where you give us a character that's a blank slate and we can imprint ourselves onto them, or make decisions that we would make in their place, you got to give us more options, dude. You know what I mean? So that's just me anyway. But okay, well, there goes the treasure. I suppose he could be that free-flowing in terms of his movement, considering he's basically naked.
I won't let anyone take this.
That would explain where he went.
This proves that I am the king of this castle. It is the core of this world.
So then, why do you have that crown on your head there? Shouldn't you have the crown in your hand on your head? I'm just saying. I think, yes, honestly, Brohan, I kind of agree with you. There is a point in the game where Ryuji kind of gets grating to me, and I feel like it kind of comes out of nowhere, and it's kind of pointless. They don't build up to it enough, I think, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
That rat bastard. That's how he sees me, isn't it?
Yeah, just about.
Yo, pervert! Were you waiting to ambush us?
Joke's on him. We were waiting to ambush him.
I just made it easier to find you.
Oh, you still haven't been able to beat P5? Okay, gotcha. We'll get to that. This is going to be a long stream through, probably like 30, maybe 40 stream throughs by the time we're done. But we'll be getting to beating it. So hopefully you'll be able to see the end of it.
I'll dispose of you myself, right here, right now.
And how are you going to do that? You're naked.
That's our line, you sexually harassing D-bag.
You can say it, Ryuji. You already say shit. I don't think douchebag is that much of a jump.
What a selfish misunderstanding.
True, that is very true. Yeah, Japan doesn't have the same views as LGBT wise as we do here in the West. So I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is a good point.
How is it a misunderstanding?
Second to last dungeon. Gotcha.
Kept in secret from others.
People around me were the ones who kept it secret.
Well, yeah, I guess other people would kind of at fault
to
too.
share in my accomplishments, students who have the drive to become winners. They willingly protect me so that we all make profit from it.
I think you just infected them with your lust bug, to be honest with you.
Profit?
Nobody's profiting from this except for
Don't
you.
understand that. Including naive brats like you and that girl who tried to kill herself.
Oh, you pressed the She-Ho button again.
True. She's a total idiot. Letting you manipulate her, trying to commit suicide.
Also true, Kira. Also true. There are definitely some people that I won't name. They're not people that watch the stream. I don't think they even know that I have a stream, but there are some people that I personally know, not necessarily well, that have views that would definitely conflict with my own views about the LGBT community. I'm very open about it. I don't really... There are people who would say that it's a problem. I think that's stupid. That people would have a problem with the way that other people live their lives. As far as I can see it, if you find your own happiness, then by all means, live the way that you'd like to live. As long as you're not hurting other people with what you're doing. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think there's a single way that anyone in the LGBT community could hurt other people by being in the LGBT community. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me, that someone could hurt somebody else by being that way. But, this is kind of a can of worms topic. But yeah, I just figured live and let live, you know what I mean? I'm very open about it, so. Anyway.
I'm even more of a dumbass for not realizing that.
But who's the bigger dumbass here?
What kind of fool someone might be. They don't need your permission to live their lives.
So he's the biggest dumbass here.
Drop the attitude, you mediocre peasant. There is no wrong in using my gifts for my gain.
And speaking of hurting other people, there it is, right there. So, oh, Monster Hunter World is taking too much of your time. We have that. If Carbon's still here, Carbon and my other brother, who goes by Exia Prime, well, actually, he goes by Necrostone in the chat here, but he goes by Exia Prime on YouTube. They're playing that right now, whenever he has time. I don't know. I like it, but there are parts of it that I don't like. I might jump into it at some point. It would be my first Monster Hunter game that I've ever played. I might jump into it at some point, but I'm kind of on the fence at this point. I'll figure it out later. We've got a lot of games to play this year, so might be one of them.
Cut above all other humans.
Well, even if you think that, that's fine, but you can't go around keeping the other people beneath your boots all the time.
Bub? You mean beneath? You're
Hey, Carbon,
goddamn
welcome back.
demon obsessed with your sick desires.
I don't know if you were always here, but welcome back if you weren't. I am me now! Oh wait, wrong game. I think we pissed him off. They definitely pissed him off.
What the hell?
Gross. Maybe in your own head, not in the real world. Yeah, let's finish this. And this is Shadow Kamoshida in all of his disgusting, lustful glory. Then stop pointing your pokers at me. Or your tongue.
The treasure's over there. We should catch him off guard and steal it.
How are we gonna get it off his head, though?
Let's attack him and wait for that opportunity.
Okay. Easy enough.
We can take on Kamoshida himself. Everyone, let's do this.
Alright, here we go! So this is our first major boss fight in the game, and of course, since we have Rakunda, I'm gonna use Rakunda. Get his defense down a little bit there. So we'll use some debuffs, we'll use some buffs. Ryuji, why don't you buff yourself? You're probably gonna be my highest physical attacker in this fight, so... Oh, have you? Right, yeah, you guys are both busy, so it's, you know, perfectly understandable that sometimes you don't get a chance to play it, so... Yeah, I think he's a really good villain to start out the game there. I honestly, and I think I might honestly be changing my mind a little bit about what I said before about how if they had left well enough alone and let the authorities investigate Kamoshida, it probably would have worked itself out. But thinking about it, Joker, Saizo, wouldn't have that impression because he probably doesn't like the cops very much because of what they did to him back in his hometown. So he probably would still want to, take this matter into his own hands. So, if given the choice, that is. So now that I've got that, let's continue. And, oh, that's right. Another ability that we would have gotten that probably would have helped in this fight, if I had gotten Ann to level 11, we would have gotten Terrunda, which reduces attack power. But we don't have it, so we'll just do what we can. Nice dodge. Alright. It hits twice, though, so you gotta be a little careful. Make sure you keep your HP up there. Alright, Brohan, see you in a minute. And now we get to the big gun. Let's bring Barrett out for this one. Snap does good damage too, but I personally like Double Fangs for this fight because it hits twice and it's got good damage on it. So let's give that a shot. Not bad. Not bad, Joker. Let's see how Ryuji does with a powered up lunge. Man, he's hitting for the same amounts. Holy crap. I'm going to have Morgana mostly heal at this point, just because I want to keep everybody topped off, just in case of some crazy attacks coming up, so. And I don't think I mentioned it, but the boss fight music for this game is called Blooming Villain. It's playing in the background right now. Really good. I love this track. It's so I could say that about the vast majority of the songs in this game, but it's really, really good. It's just like, oh my god, he just healed himself to full. God damn it, Genji. We gotta do something about his libido.
Healed himself? Is it because he ate those inside there?
I got an idea. Oh, it hits 3 times. Holy crap, that's not good. Yeah, random critical hits to screw with me also are bad. Yeah, that's also a good point. Okay, so now that we know about his libido being in that trophy... Oops. No, don't guard. We can target the libido. So, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go back to Genbu. We're going to use Rekunda on his trophy. Then we're going to beat the shit out of it! Doesn't have that much HP, so it should be okay.
You don't know what this is for, so stop touching it. Don't do it anymore. Got it? I've warned you.
Well, you may have warned me, but you don't know the golden rule of RPGs.
It makes us want to do it even more.
And that's it. Keep attacking!
I'll finish you.
I think as long as I keep my HP above 100, I should be okay. So for now, we'll let Ryuji sit on his HP there. Got it about halfway, so that's good.
That's more good for something, Skull.
And this is why Terunda would come in handy, because when he does Lustful Slurp, not only does he eat his Andal there, somewhat, he also increases his attack power. So you got to be a little careful with that. It can mess you up real quick if he gets some critical hits there and then he keeps attacking. But we should be okay. Let's keep this going, Bareth.
You're mine.
And probably by the end of this turn, we should be through with the trophy. Yeah, it'll be gone in a minute. No, you just use Dia for now. Yeah, use it on Ryuji, get his HP back up.
Sorry.
We'll slow down and heal if we have to, but I think we're okay for now, so. Got it! Thankfully, we don't have to worry about anything behind the trophy. We already took care of that in the mini-boss fight.
All right.
Hold him up!
You think you can get away with doing such a thing? Do you realize who I am?
Yeah, you're the guy that is gonna get his ass kicked by a bunch of shitty thieves.
Don't you get it?
No, not really. Yeah, so what? Who made you king of anything?
But you're seriously lame right now.
Yeah.
We came all this way to steal that. Will you just give it up and hand it over?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna... Okay, well, if you don't want to talk about it,
You still have the energy to say things like that?
then you brought this on yourself.
Game as well.
Do it! Give him hell! Yeah, the King of Rod, exactly. You can be the king in your own mind. Once you go outside of that, ain't nobody the king. So what's the plan? So here's our first little side note that we can get in a battle here. It's not really a side note because it's really important for how the battles go here. You can give special orders in the boss fights. I really like this mechanic. Basically what happens is that in most boss fights that you can fight in this game, you can carry out special orders by sending a teammate to do something. If it succeeds, you'll get a huge advantage in the fight. So it's usually really good to do that. So we're going to see what that's all about in just a second. We get to pick a party member, and then they will carry out the order. And as long as we can get it to work, even though we're one party member down, we'll be in good shape.
What do we do?
Yeah, we got to go for the crown. It's got to be a source of energy or power for him there. If it wasn't, then he wouldn't have it all the way up there.
I see. In that case, time for Plan B.
And what is Plan B?
Look over at that terrace. While the others are drawing Kamoshida's attention, have someone go there.
So jump up the ledges there. I see.
Steal the treasure without him noticing.
But who's the most inconspicuous out of us? Whoa, close one.
Let's steal that crown.
All right, so who are we going to send for this? We need to steal his treasure. Should I send someone to do it? Yes, I should.
Gross. Keeps looking at me.
This is an indication that you shouldn't send Anne because he will notice that she's gone almost right away. So don't send her to do this or else this won't work.
Time to show you my skills.
This was Morgana's plan, so I'm probably going to send him.
I can go whenever you want.
I don't know if it works with Ryuji. It might, but it might not. I know it works with Morgana, though. So
Time to show you my skills. Keep him
let's do
distracted by
this.
attacking him.
All right.
Yup.
So now we just got to do enough damage to let Morgana go up there,
Keep him busy.
and then we'll be good to go.
Persona!
Now that doesn't mean you can't debuff him though, so don't think that you have to, use your turns for that. So, but we are down our healer, so I'm gonna probably have to have Anne keep the healing up a little bit, and she's gonna need it because she's kind of low on HP there. But I'm gonna do this real quick, get his defense down there. Ryuji, how's your attack power? Is it still high? No, it's not. All right, let's raise it. Welcome back there, Brohan. And then heal yourself there, Anne, just to keep yourself on the up and up. There we go. Should have tried Ryuji. Okay. If we play on New Game Plus, just remind me. I'll try Ryuji. Yeah, Morgana is also the smallest, so it's easiest to lose track of him. You know what I mean? So, all right. What is you know what? Uh-oh. Oh boy.
It feels like he's gonna attack. Keep your guard up.
Alright, who do I have out? I've got Genbu? Okay, that's cool. Guard, like your life depends on it, because honestly, it kind of does at this point. Jesus Christ. That was a bomb, not a ball!
Keep him busy.
Okay, so that gold metal spike there deals almighty damage, so it can't be resisted unless you guard, so probably a good idea to guard there. Anyway, let's keep going with the fighting. There we go. And as long as we keep attacking him, we should be okay. The building would still be there without you, dude. That's what you think.
It's all going as planned. Time to use this opportunity to take the treasure.
Sweet. So we did enough damage to move Morgana to the next phase of the plan there. And as long as you keep doing damage there, you should be okay. Although I'm probably going to need to heal in a moment. Nice. I'm pretty sure the law would disagree with you there. And now you're officially dead to me.
Hasn't noticed a thing here. Good. Just a little more to the treasure.
Alright, so now we're on to phase 3. Morgana's pretty close, but we gotta heal, so let's do that. Yeah, we gotta heal Saizo. He's at a point where he'll die if he gets hit too many attacks there. I might need to bust out a better healing item than just Dia on the next turn there. We'll see. Alright, let's keep going with this. I could use Rakunda again, but we should be okay. I'm not sure if it's damage or turns there, but I do know that if you were on a higher difficulty level, it would take longer for Morgana to move there. So it could be dependent on turns, but it could also be dependent on damage. I'm not 100% sure. I know that he moved when I did damage. That's all I know. But you could be right. It could be related to turns. Uh-oh. Right under your nose. Well, sort of. Get him, Morgana. Nice. Just as planned. It burns us, the precious.
Good. Kamoshida's shaken up.
Then let's shake him down.
I think we can do this.
Oh yeah.
Panther's in trouble. Someone heal her.
Well, that's your job. That's why you're here. Meanwhile, we're gonna keep attacking. And now we do a ton of damage with our attacks too, so it really helps us out. Okay, well that got her a little bit better. I'm actually gonna heal with Anne again, just to top her off a little bit there. Because Ryuji and Saizo are doing enough damage as it is, so. Plus, I don't think Kamoshida... Oh no, he does the same amount of damage. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, did it take forever to get the crown? Were you doing it on a higher difficulty there, Brohan? Because that could have something to do with it. Alright, let's Rakunda him again. Not that we really need it that badly, because we'll probably have him in just a few moments here, but might as well. Nice. Okay, he's almost dead. Get him, everybody! Alright, got him. Sweet. That's one down. Actually, it's probably better that I switched to Genbu there, because Genbu really needed all of that experience right there, so... Were you on normal? Huh. Then I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I was using Double Fangs there, and that did a ton of damage with Rakunda on him, so maybe... I don't know if that was what you were using as well, but... It worked out, so that's all that matters. We got a party-wide level up. Lots more HP and SP to work with. Can create personas up to level 11. We got some skills to work with, too. Ryuji got Headbutt. New physical attack for him. Better than Lunge, and has a chance to inflict the Forget status, which prevents the enemy you're using it on from using skills. Morgana got Medea, which is the Dia spell, except applied to the entire party. Very good. And Anne got Terunda, which reduces attack power for 3 turns, sort of like Rakunda, just for attack power instead. And all 3 of those would have been really useful for this fight, but that's okay. It was a stupid amount of damage. You're right about that. Uh-oh. You won't get away with that! Nowhere to run now.
What's wrong? Not running away?
No, he'd have to jump, but let's not give him any ideas.
Aren't you a great athlete?
Oh, how the tables have turned.
All those goddamn hyenas forcing their expectations on me.
Then don't run for the fame, dude.
I'm doing this all for them. What's wrong about demanding a reward for that?
Funny, it seems like you're changing your story now that you're against the ropes there.
Now you're making excuses?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do something about that distorted heart of yours.
Scared? Right now? You're seeing the same view that Shiho did.
Funny how these things come back around, isn't it?
I'm sure she was scared too. Except she had no choice but to jump. What will you do? Will you jump? Or would you rather die here?
Oh boy, she's serious about this. Actually, what would happen if he died right there? Would that change the...
Do you want to finish him off? It's your call.
No,
well,
please wait.
Morgana seems okay with it, so...
Just forgive me!
Shut up. I bet everyone told you the same. But you took everything from them!
I accept defeat. You want this? Take it. Go ahead and finish me off. You do that, and my real self will go down too.
I don't think you deserve that.
You have that right, since you've won.
I guess it's not my choice, though.
If his mind shuts down, he can't admit his crimes.
Right.
You're kind, Lady Ann.
Kinder than him, that's for sure.
I've lost. You're through when you lose. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, your life is forfeit. So live and reclaim it.
All right. I will leave now and return to my real self. I'll make
Hey,
Yeah.
so you know, we don't have time to waste.
Yeah, we should leave.
This place is about to collapse.
Then let's get going. Yeah, I have a few of the DLC personas. Morgana, you were just saying we don't have time to waste. You can't clean yourself. We gotta leave. I have a few of the DLC personas installed as well. I'll use them later. I don't want to use them too early. I feel like that's a bit cheating. Well, he can't move as quickly as us in his normal form, so... Oh crap, Ryuji's leg. We didn't do enough training!
It's been a while, so I just tripped this.
Somebody get him up, please. Please? Well, you better run for your life, Ryuji, because we don't... Yeah, keep going. Don't look back, keep going. What do you think this is? Indiana Jones's kiddie ride? No, this is the real thing, dude. Did we make it out? Whew!
That sucked.
That was close there.
Look at the nav.
Oh, what happened with the nav?
The destination has been deleted.
Ah, very
Sure.
nice.
We can't go there anymore.
So that means it's over. Oh, yeah, I got it. Stashed it in my pocket.
A medal? Wait, where'd that crown go?
It turned into this?
What's going
Does
on?
that make any sense?
It means that was the source of Kamoshida's desires.
Probably for another 25 minutes there, Brohan. We'll probably do the next day, and maybe we'll watch the Atonement, and then I'll be done.
To him, this medal is worth as much as that crown we saw in the palace.
Oh, sweet. I wonder how much it's worth in real life. Heh.
An Olympic medal. So, that perv kept clinging to his past glory and couldn't let it go.
Yeah, and it distorted his desires until he just thought everyone wanted a piece of him. It just whipped it out like nothing. No big deal, just totally nonchalant. Yeah, it was in my pocket the whole time. Gotcha.
But this means that Kamoshida's heart might have changed, right?
That's what we're hoping.
Probably.
Probably.
Our expulsion's on the line here.
This is the first successful example for me, too.
Well, I guess we'll just
However,
have to wait and see.
There's no doubt that this has affected Kamoshida's personality quite a lot.
I
the
hope so.
entire palace disappeared, after all.
Right.
I feel all antsy. Ain't there a way to check now?
Probably not. Yeah, we will know soon enough, so.
Right.
Come on, why the gloomy faces? Be happy. We completed this with great success, you know.
Well, we're still kind of on the line there, Morgana,
We
but
just don't know if everything's okay yet.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
Pretty sure?
Remember how Kamoshida's shadow said that he's returning to his self in reality?
Right.
Suguro Kamoshida was a scum. Still, he did seem to regain his conscience somewhat at the end.
Think he'll redeem himself? Yeah, it seems so.
There are definitely those who have been saved.
He probably just snatched it on the way out. In that cut in between the hand-drawn cutscene and the not hand-drawn cutscene and the game scene there. I sure hope so.
Anyways, I guess
Yeah,
we
his
gotta
thievery
wait.
skill of 100 plus, exactly.
It all boils down to what's gonna happen to Kamoshida. Or if we're getting expelled for real.
We'll know soon enough. Yeah, let's go home, guys. We did enough for today.
Yeah. Let's go.
Good job, team. Whew, what a day. Oh shit, my phone! Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, seriously though, don't discount your own work here. You know. Yeah, craziest thing I've ever seen. True, yeah, we still don't know about that. He did turn back into a cat even though we were still in the palace. That is kind of a strange thing. Excuse me. So you'll turn back into your cat form once the treasure's gone. I see. Right, okay, Morgana. He said he's amazing. Right. Well, no problem, man. Glad I could help. No, that's cool. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, what a day. I think we need to have a rest there. Something like that. Yesterday he was saying nothing goes your way in life because I was having a bad day. Today, having a good day, and still nothing goes my way. Hang on, let me see what Jaeger's barking at. Hold on. He's coming over to the window. Ugh. You're alright. You're okay, good boy. Did they feed you alright? Did you get your food? Stay out and be a good boy for a little bit, okay? We'll come get you in a little while so you can come inside. Be a good boy. Okay, Big Doggo has made his cameo for the day. Alright. Sojiro's husbando. Okay, so I don't think we can do anything tonight because we were in the palace again, so let's just check. Yeah, we need to go and have a sleep now that we've done everything we can. So let's sleep and then we've got a free day. Sweet. Before the expulsion, quote unquote. So now I think this Sunday is free for us to do whatever we want with it, like morning and evening, that is, so. We'll see.
Well then.
Now we wait. True, somebody might have something to do today. Let's see. Either now or in a moment when we get to that point. Picketed. That's okay. Yeah, by the way, you're super tired. Go to sleep. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Let's not jinx ourselves. Yeah, hopefully. Should be. Well, it has been a strange month for all of us, so... Right, exactly. Alright, so we'll spend the rest of the day doing whatever, and we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see. So we probably got Takemi and Ryuji to hang out with today, so... She enhanced the medicine again. And we will get a bond with the doctor, so let's see what happens with Ryuji's. If Ryuji, we can't increase our thing today, then I might go to the doctor's there. He's at the arcade in Shibuya, okay. Let's decide later. Because I got a few errands to run. We probably got to sell a couple of things from the... Well, actually, I don't think we have that much to sell from the thing. But we do have to go to the underground mall to buy more nutrients for my plant there. Because I don't want to forget and then be like, oh, crap, the plant needs nutrients and I don't have them. So we'll go do something with that. I got to go sell this pearl. You know what the other thing I'm just thinking about this is that I wish that this bookshelf we could actually put, well, it's not a bookshelf, it's just a three stack shelf. I wish we could put books on it like that we've already read so that they're out of my inventory there. I feel like that would be a little easier than carrying them all around, but yeah, whatever. I got some of the decorations from my room. I know that you have to go on all of the, like there's certain times when characters will invite you to a place, and there are certain times where you can go to a place with a character during the game. And I know you have to do all of those, regardless of what else you could be doing on that day, you have to do all of those in order to get all the decorations. I don't know if we'll get all of them this playthrough, but I'm going to try to get at least a few of them. Probably the major ones that I'll be trying to get are the ones that you get with your own party members. But I'll see what I can do. Any thoughts, Morgana? Nope. Board meeting's tomorrow, so let's save it and then we'll check around the town. Run our errands, do a few things, buy some juice. Yeah, I sure hope so. I'm trying my best here. Right. My bag is so small. How am I carrying all this stuff? Oh yeah, I do remember that there are batting cages there. We'll have to try that one of these days. It's usually a pretty good it's usually a pretty good outlet there, although you're not supposed to swing hard like you're angry at it. If you swing nice and easy, you'll hit the ball. That's what I learned when I played baseball anyway. I kind of want to go, actually. Well, that's the only thing. That's what I see it being, is a distraction there. Oh, so he's got back problems. That's why he can't go. Gotcha. Am I going to boost my social stats? Probably not today, because if we look at the map, I've got a bunch of stuff to do in terms of social links. Ryuji, it says we can't increase yet, but Takemi we can. I'm probably going to go to the clinic then, after I go here to get the juice. So I will increase my social stats a little bit today. I don't know what we're doing in the evening yet. I got to see if Sojiro's available in the evening or not, but... Yeah, and also, how am I also carrying Morgana on top of all these weapons and books and everything else?
Hey.
The bag must be my absolute storage space. I've used that acronym before. If you don't know what I mean by that, take the first letter of each word, and you'll know where I'm pulling all of my items out of. Anyway. Let's see what we have to do here. I have to go get juice, so let's go to the station first. It's not Monday yet, so I can't buy more SP restoring items just yet. Yeah, he's also super strong. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Yep, that's where I'm going, Brohan. I'm going to go grab that juice there from the station here so that I can increase my social stats passively. Because as I've said many times before, and I will say many times again, I'm a big buff for being able to increase my stats for, while not passing time. So... let's go take care of this.
Welcome.
Let's see what they've got. Vitality Ojiru, and it actually... yeah, he is ridiculously strong for his frame. You're right about that. So this will make me more proficient. I might actually get the rank out of this 1 point here, but we'll see. It's got seaweed minerals in it. Okay. That would be a little yucky, but... yeah, just gotta get pumped up for it. Let's do it, Seizo! Down the hatch! Give him a chance to chug there. There we go. Good God, man. Alright. Not quite enough yet. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. Where else can we go here? Now, of course, the only thing is that we still can't go out at nighttime past Young and Jaya, so I gotta find something to do out that way. So maybe we'll make more lock picks or something like that, and that'll probably increase my proficiency pretty good there. Morgana, based on his frame, and I'm just making a rough guess here, based on his frame with reference to my own dog who weighs 14 pounds, he probably weighs about 10, if I had to guess. Let's see, where was I going? Ryuji's here, but yeah, if I go over here, I'll show you. He's here in the Gigolo arcade there, but if I go over here, you'll see, even with a Gothion on my party, we can't raise rank with him just yet. As you can see from here.
Hey. Hey.
I don't know, should we train the day after we were in the palace? It's kinda, could be a little dangerous, can't it? So let's hold off.
Come on.
Alright, I'll let you know. We'll hang out with Ryuji more later. For now, let's go and work on... since Takemi is already ready to go to her next rank, I might as well do that one. We'll have plenty of time to hang out with Ryuji in school there. So let's head back to Young and Jaya. We'll go to the doctor's office. I got Mandrake, so that'll help us increase our social stats, or not social stats, our points that we get with her. And then we'll go from there. Almost missed it. Oh God, there we go. Almost missed it again. Oh, I'm standing inside of someone again. I really need to stop doing that. You actually can't visit Takemi in the evening. She closes up shop before then, unfortunately. It would be cool if you could, because that would make balancing my schedule around this time a lot easier. But yeah, she unfortunately closes up shop before you can visit her there, so... yeah, unfortunately you can't. No, I knew who you meant, Conquer. It's fine. How much money do I have? 23,000. I didn't sell that pearl either, but I'll get to sell it later. No big deal. Let's buy that television while we're here.
Welcome.
Hello. I would like your CRT television there, sir. Thank you. It's actually not bad, though. I think that's basically I just got a television out of it. I mean, it's an old television, but I still got a television out of him for the equivalent of $25, so that's pretty good. That's true. He could well, that's the thing, though, is that his head could be full of air when he transforms into his shadow form and his palace form there. So it could be the same weight, it's just different proportions that weight is distributed out to. Well, I don't have one, so figured I'd buy one. Oh, sweet, and he'll even give me a DVD player and a tuner there. Yeah. Yes, it does. So not bad, we got a DVD player, a tuner, and a TV out of all of this for 25 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. I didn't even have to haggle for it. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's go visit the doctor there. I'm going to save it outside here because I don't want to mess up. You don't think he's an airhead? Yeah, well, there is one point during this game where sometimes I wonder, but that's for later, so we'll not worry about that for right now. Hello, doctor. You need to get a new catchphrase there. I figure you would have one since it sounds like a calendar catchphrase, but you know. Yeah, you said you improved the medicine, right? Let's do a clinical trial. So yeah, we got a new bond there, so we can get a new rank, so let's hang out with her.
Well then.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, take her. I'll take care of it, or take him and his daughter. I'll wait here.
And?
Actually, I'm kind of helping her, aren't I? So I can't wait here. I gotta help. Yeah, he is the brains of the group at this point in the game. I guess you're right about that. So. Yeah, what's going on there, little girl? Bronchitis, but it's not working. The medicine isn't working. Oh boy. That could be something more serious, actually. Oh. Uh-oh. Could be pneumonia. That's not good for that little girl. I'll bet you that's the hospital she used to be a practitioner at, actually. Yeah. Other than me, I'm here too.
Hey.
Alright, Takemi, you can't let this little girl just walk out of here. I don't know what that's a reference to there, Kira. Sorry. Yeah, Dr. Takemi will help you. What, you will, right? There we go. Sweet. We'll get to her ending in a little while there, Brohan. Gotta save the spoiler, although you didn't really say anything spoilery, but yeah, we'll get to the end of her storyline in a little while. I do like her storyline, though. It's pretty good.
Hello?
Well, she's still got resources, even though she's out here in the sticks. That's good. The second drawer. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not experienced, but I'll work on it. Man, what the hell are we gonna do to her? Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't think I've ever seen the Sawbones podcast, to be honest with you. That's another thing I gotta look up. There's a lot of people like whose content I gotta look up when I have time. Oh, wow. That was fast. Oh, okay. Alright, well, seems like she'll be a regular patient here. Not bad, Takemi. Holy Jesus, 1 million yen. And he's oh my god. He's actually agreeing to pay? Holy, oh crap, my battery's low. Wow. Isn't that like $10,000, like US dollars? That's very expensive for a treatment. Well, yeah, no, Brohan, I know. I'm leery of spoilers because I know Conker hasn't played the game before, so I don't want spoilers to you know, get in the way of his experience of the game. But you're good. You haven't said anything spoilery, so you're good. Oh, yeah, gotcha. I don't usually, well, that's the thing, is that usually when I'm gaming nowadays, I'm doing this, so that's why I usually don't get the chance to listen to a lot of other people's work there, like podcasts or stuff, so. You could say that. Oh, wow, she's doing it pro bono. Wow. Let's not ask. Let's not question her. That is pretty considerate, so let's say she's kind. Oh, well, I guess we're going a little below the cuff here, above the cuff. I don't know what the saying is there. Yeah, no, you guys are fine. Like I said, nobody's said anything spoilery just yet. I'm just, like I said, I'm just a little leery because I know that there's someone in the chat that watches these regularly who hasn't played the game before. That's all.
By the way.
Oh boy. You could say that. What is she gonna do to me? Oh god. Well, we're at rank 4, so that's all that matters, I suppose.
Alright.
Though I'm probably gonna go home and not be able to walk tonight. Just like the first time I was here. Yeah, gotta get that weight that you lost back on you there. Maybe we should talk about this when they've left so you don't scare the poor little girl. How about that? Well, we got some guts out of it, so that's also good. We'll be getting to Guts rank 3 pretty soon. I think we're at about 10 points into Guts at this point, if I've been counting right. I could be wrong.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Hey.
Yep, tomorrow's the big day. I sure hope so. Oh shit, my phone. Yeah, we did everything that we could, so hopefully it was enough. Right. Exactly. After all the work we did especially, so. Yes, Brohan, I see that you may have looked at the stream suggestions list there, yeah. If you have a game that you would like to see me play in the future, I alternate the games that I play on the stream here. So I'll play a game that I want to play, and then I'll play a game that was suggested to me. And one of the games that was suggested when I was doing Final Fantasy 1 a few months back there was Final Fantasy 14. So I will be playing Final Fantasy 14 actually not too long from now, probably in about 4 months, if I had to guess, based on the rest of the games that are on there. So I will go from there. Am I gonna sub to it? Well, here's my plan with it is that I'm gonna play the game 4 times a week, like I usually do for the streams, usually 2 or 2.5 hours per stream, and I will be playing it for 4 months. After that, no matter how much progress I have left in the game, because that's about 100 and I think I counted and it was like 150 or 170 hours worth of playtime at that point. at that point, no matter how much I've done in the game and how much I have left to do, I'm quitting it cold turkey. So it won't be a recurring thing, but I will do as much as I can in the 4 months that we're playing it there. And I think that's enough, you know. I feel like that's a lot of time for me to be spending playing one single game. So it's like 70 streams there total, so over the course of 4 months. So I feel like that's a lot of time to put into one game. But I feel like it's a long game anyway, so I think we'll get a lot done with it. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, Bloodborne is also on the list. It was suggested not long after Final Fantasy XIV, actually. So I will be playing that after that one. So come to Goblin server. Okay, remind me, Brohan. Remind me when I get to the Final Fantasy XIV stream. It's gonna be after the Kingdom Hearts stream, which has also been suggested by Conker there. That will be happening soon. Not the next game that I play, but I think it's the game after that. And then following that will be the Final Fantasy XIV stream through. So remind me to go to Goblin server when I jump on there, so that way I can play along with you guys there. But anyway, yes. So we'll find out one way or the other tomorrow whether or not we're gonna get expelled.
Sorry.
Well, no, honestly, Morgana, I think, like I said, we did all we could, and I trust your judgment, so hopefully it'll be enough. Actually, yeah, I did. Did he already deliver it? Wow. Thanks, boss. I appreciate it. That was fast. Well, I mean, he was right down the street, but that was still fast. Let's see what's on the shopping channel. Anything? Nope. Maybe the shopping channel wasn't on today. Okay, well, anyway. Let's head upstairs. Is it? Okay, gotcha. Yes, it was. There it is. Yeah, we'll be playing it, like I said, Kira, we'll be playing it shortly after Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's the next game on the list after that, actually, so we'll be getting to that. I'm really looking forward to it. It's actually my favorite game. I use that loosely, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 85% sure it's my favorite game in the Soulsborne series, Bloodborne, that is. So we'll see when we get to that. It's gonna be fun. I know that much. Cool. Yeah, I think so. I think it'll come in handy. So now we can go to the DVD shop and rent DVDs and watch them there, and those will increase our social stats as well. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't pick up frickin' anything for the plant. Damn it. Well, I've still got some time. I put the nutrients in on the 19th. So that's, let's see. 1, 2, May 5th, I believe, is the day that we'll have to redo the nutrients. And I think I should have time before then to go and get the nutrients. I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. We'll see once I get to that point. Well, anyway, actually what I'm going to do, since the controller's battery is low there. Yeah, I know. There's going to be a ton of DLC with 15 to get through. We're going to play that game eventually as well there. Yeah, in case, for reference there, for anybody who's looking for the list, it's actually right below the stream feed there. I have a panel down there, a button that has a Google Drive logo on it that says Suggest a Game, I believe it says. If you click on that, it will go straight over to the Google Doc that has all of my stream suggestions on it. So if you're looking to see what's coming up, it's right there. And if you're looking to see if anybody suggested the game that you'd like to see, if you want to suggest the same game, I will add your name next to the list, and I'll thank both of anybody who suggests it when I get to it. So yeah, that's how that goes. But anyway, since my controller's battery is low, I'm actually going to call it a day here, just before we find out whether or not we're going to get expelled. Will Kamoshida have a change of heart? Or will all of our efforts in his palace have been for nothing? Find out on the next episode of Persona 5, the Stream Edition. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. If you'd like to know when I'm streaming next, please feel free to check out my channel feed below my live stream feed there. I post that over there, and I also pin it to my Twitter profile every week so that you can see the days that I'll be streaming. In the meantime, though, thank you for watching. I will see all of you on the next one. Take care, and have a good night. And yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. I appreciate it. We had a good crowd tonight, and all of you were great, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will see all of you on the next one, hopefully. But for now, let's call it a day.